Hello, hello, hi! My name is Chroma. I'm Chroma the Sage. I'm a timeless, ageless cyber being, and it's very nice to meet you. How's everyone doing tonight? Hello, 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 Alex. Hello, Little Mac. Thank you for snacks. They were very tasty. I know, we got a super late start today. I just could not help it. There's some days where I can plan ahead, and then there's some days where just the world conspires against me, and that was one of those days. That was one of those days of, like, just everything's working against me, so I apologize. I'll try to do better next time, truly. Today, though, we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Harmony, the Fall of Reverie. It is a visual novel story game from Don't Nod, the makers of Life is Strange. We're, best I can tell, a little under halfway through, but the whole decision tree thing is kind of getting very complex, too. So I'm going to do my best to kind of plan generally towards like what y'all have been telling me you want to see happen, but it's hard to see like the longer term repercussions of things. If there does seem to be a major choice, I will be putting a poll in chat so that we can kind of decide together what happens, okay? Hello, Kanata! Yes! I fucking love Life is Strange so much. We ended up playing both games and the DLC thing on stream. Very tempted to go back to it just because it's so goddamn good and fun. I feel like every time I play that game, I find something new. I find something cool, a little detail I didn't see before, a little story. Like, oh gosh, there was that person in the background, or there was that thing over there, that sort of thing. Interesting spin-off of Dragon's Dog. I know, I had to change the stream description after I went live. I was like, oh shit! That was the one that you could tell how much out of in a hurry I was. Because usually I have that sort of thing planned well in advance. Yeah, we're flipping the script. We're going from spell slinging and sword swinging from yesterday to more chill, way more chill. In fact, this is likely going to be one of those streams where you probably put on a cup of tea, and I might even be background noise for a lot of it, which is okay by me, honestly. Sometimes we have craziness, sometimes we have chill, and today is going to be one of those chill days, I think. Unless, of course, the story throws me a complete loop from what it did last time. We'll see. I love the character design so far in this, though. Each and every one of the deities that they've presented us with makes you genuinely want to root for them for various good reasons. So that speaks a lot to good character design, good writing, good world building in general. And I've also got a lot of like, ooh, what if this, what if that questions so far as well, where I'm sure I'm not going to be able to figure everything out until like playthrough 2 or 3 even, because like, for example, Harmony, our main character, has a real world counterpart named Poppy, something with a P, as well as her deity counterpart. She's able to slip into the world of Reverie, where these deities walk about and talk to each other, and in there she's named Harmony. But the whole game, no, let me go with if she has a real world counterpart, even though it's heavily implied that maybe she's like the reborn spirit or something of her mother, like maybe her mother was Harmony before her, it makes me wonder if any one of the other deities has a real world counterpart, or if she's kind of a one-off. That's what makes her special. Hello, Mumbina, good to see you. What you doing? How you doing? How you doing? That can contrast my first playthrough of Scorn, which I shall be playing with you in the background. Awesome, awesome. What was your favorite part about Scorn? I mean, it's definitely a harsh contrast to what I'm playing. You're probably going to be actively going, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit in the background, or well, in your game, while I'm like, oh shit, nice. Different kinds of oh shit. Yeah, so I'm in the beginning they kind of gave us a rough outline of how the decision tree was going to behave. They kind of gave us like a okay, maybe you can see this far in the future, but there's also going to be consequences further on in the future for your decisions that you can't actually see. So I hate it and love it at the same time for that. We're just gonna do our best. What chat was generally pushing us towards last time, of course, was siding with the aspect of chaos, which, as far as I can tell so far, is like the other side of the coin for truth. The main difference there is chaos has truth that makes things awkward, truth that unsettles the status quo. But so it makes me wonder if maybe they're brothers or something. Then we've also got you know what, fuck it, let me pull up the aspects, because I can't remember all the names of them. Do. There we go. So glory, bliss, power, chaos, bond, and truth. So I talked about chaos and truth. Hello, Anko, good to see you. This is not my birthday stream, no, but I appreciate the sentiment. Is that like a thing where people pop into various VTuber streams and wish them happy birthday? Because you're literally like the fifth person I've had ask me if it was my birthday in the last 3 weeks. I mean, happy there's a birthday everywhere in the world, right? Sounds like a trap we're not doing. Minor will screw over the ending or give a bad ending. Yes. It's almost like my instinct is to balance things out. Oh. Hello, Horn!
Read the sheet music, and for the coronet, the type of toot that you make is a fluffle stuffle.
That was when Fluffle Stuffle first arrived.
That is our 500th follow, Fluffle Stuffle!
It blows my mind that was like
awesome. We made
just
it,
slightly over a month ago.
Woohoo!
Holy crap. What happened? Or no, wait, 2 months ago. More than 2 months ago.
Will be our community appreciation day for 500
What the horn doing? This one was an emotional roller coaster, because it was like, yay, 500 follows, and then immediately our buddy gets shot. Our companion with Abby there gets straight up fucking shot, and yeah, my emotional well-being was all over the place when we were playing Last of Us 2. Yes. Sorry, I get distracted easily. To quick sum up, so I talked about chaos and truth. Bond seems to be more along the lines of who you side with if you don't heavily side with one person or another. He seems to be fairly related to Harmony, where he's kind of the happy in between, but also he very much liking with good interpersonal relationships. Decisions that help with good interpersonal relationships kind of help Bond. Power, at least so far, seems to be just the generally straightforward, let's plow through this kind of aspect. Consequences be damned. He's also a bit of a gilf. And Bliss is fucking adorable. Basically looks like Rebecca and has the personality of Jinx. She is so cute. Oh, maybe not minus the insanity, but she's a cute little gamer and super adorable. And we actually have not met Glory. We played the game for what, three and a half, 4 hours or something last time, and we still have yet to meet an aspect. So I'm curious to see how that turns out. Making dinner, yes! How did work treat you today, and what's for dinner? Like in Witcher 3, where you don't go on a snowball fight, you get the bad ending. I think I know what you're talking about there, which is, like, if you don't think about every little interaction at every point in time, you're like, you can accidentally make the wrong decision. Although Witcher 3 is heavily reliant on hopefully you make several bad decisions, because sometimes bad decisions are just inescapable. It's the whole lesser of two evils thing, you know? So I'm hoping that we can either get a generally chaotic, fun, happy ending, or if not, then possibly just something where maybe just our balance is kept and good interpersonal relationships, you know? We'll see. But in the end, this will be a group playing exercise. If you see a poll, please vote on it. Even if you're just lurking, just throw a vote in there, okay? Channel points are allowed to be used in the polls. So this is something where the longer you've been with the stream, the more heavily you can influence the outcome. This is mainly so those who've been with us for a while and kind of understand where the story is generally going, they can have a little more influence over it. But the super big polls, the super big decisions, I will turn that option off, okay? So that we all have an even say on the more groundbreaking decisions, okay? All right, so keep that in mind. I'm gonna have to go two-dimensional to play the game without stuttering, skipping, etc. So I'm turning off our 3D redeems for now. Hopefully you'll be patient with me, okay? Did I do that yet? No, okay. And also, one last announcement before we jump into game. Yes, the July redeem, the July direct donor redeem. What? Don't call me a fool, you foolish fool. I know you want to keep throwing hearts and whatnot at me. We do what we can, and when we do what we can doesn't work, we do what we must. One last little announcement. Yes, our direct donor art unlock is well on the way. She's doing an amazing job so far. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really cool, okay? As soon as I've got the final draft, I will set our goal, and I will set the date that it will unlock automatically. Although, knowing you guys, you'll want to see it sooner than that. Celestial, hello, good to see you. I'm just here for the bonk. Well, you're also here for the shout out, because you're a wonderful bean and everyone should absolutely check you out. Look at you. Look at you. It's so cute. I won't pinch your cheek. Can I pinch your cheeks? Do I have consent to pinch your adorable cheeks? I might not be able to reach that far up. Oh gosh, the screen is in the way. The screen is in the way. Ah, goddamn, hurt my hand on that.
Eyes are very purple.
Yes. Yeah, it's one of the rules on this stream that any streamer that pops by gets a shout out. For those of you who are newer in chat, I'm going to be checking you out. And if you're a streamer as well, then you will get a shout out soon as well. I know, that always happens, right? I've rarely recently went through my clips to make sure like I don't get a terribly old and awkward one playing, because it is fully random. Every single clip has an equal chance of playing. But some of them you just can't let go of either, you know, old model or not. All right, I think we're good to flip this over. Boop 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 doop. Boop 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 doop. Up. Ah. It's a quick change. It's like a magic trick. It's a magic trick. Ta! Oh, right, I gotta boot up the game too. That whole thing. Let me move this window over here. Move this window over here. By the way, Celestia, what have you been up to lately? What's going down in the downtown? What's good, dude? Don't mind me. I am not cool. Yeah, it's heavy coma. Well, you have the power as a mod whether or not to shout yourself out. I figured you'd make that decision today, Horn. Sometimes you want it and sometimes you don't. We're getting closer to finding Ursula. I can feel it. Reverie is guiding me through this maze, but there's still a lot I need to figure out for myself. Ursula is the oh shoot, I gotta hide my flags because it's covering up important things on the game. God damn it. Ursula is the mother or stepmother of our main character, Harmony. And she went missing, and that's the reason why she's here looking for clues to figure out what happened to her. And the clues that we've gotten so far point towards the big corporation of the island town spiriting her away and for nefarious purposes, you know? Because she was working against them with like I guess they were trying to expand their empire, and Ursula wanted to push against that because it's a bad company, you know? Working mostly, I went from part-time to mostly full-time because I got the chance to maybe move cross-country closer to friends, so I work a bunch more to get that money. Yes. I completely feel that. I think since I've last seen you, I don't think you heard yet. I ended up picking up a second job. So I'm working 2 full-times and this. And it's getting difficult. But it's, you know, sometimes you just have to do what you can do in order to make ends meet. And even if it's a temporary measure, eventually you're going to get to the point where you're comfortable enough to make a better, healthier decision for yourself. I know. It's okay. It's a decision whether or not to stream on top of it too, isn't it? Hello, Alex! Alright, so up here you see 5 of our 6 aspects. This is bliss, this is power, this is Bond, James Bond, that's truth, and that's chaos. And now we're gonna click on the next part of our story, and hopefully I don't fuck up our giant decision tree. We'll find out together. There's a stain on the chopping board to make... No, that's not it. Whoops. Do I have to make a decision already? I think so. We did play a little bit, like a few lines of the story into the next tree at the end of last stream. I think on accident, so let's see where we've got. I've always trusted Laszlo's opinion, which will reveal all the way over here. Let's take a closer look at this. It's all hidden. Every bit of it is hidden, but the fact that there's a node that goes all the way up here makes me very curious. Okay. Or Omar's advice. He'll give me unbiased opinion on what to do, which also leads us kind of in the middle, but going directly in the middle looks like middling choices in general. This one will give us a power crystal. This one will give us a truth crystal. This one will give us a bond crystal. Oh, and that one does a lot of things. which I can't see. I think this one goes up to here, which is chaos. That's good. That goes up to these two, it looks like. Okay, so my plan then is we're gonna go this side, because that will hopefully veer us over into Chaos Realm. We'll see. We'll see. I seriously hope your mental health does not take a nosedive because of the second job. It's weird, actually. The second job is kind of better for me, better for my mental health, and making me realize some of the bullshit that the primary job pulls. And there's absolutely the possibility of going full-time with the second job, but the second job has set hours. And the streaming works so much better with the flexible hours, the flexible schedule of the primary job, job A. And that's part of this decision, and part of why I've been waffling back and forth is I love streaming so very much. I love spending time with you so very much, and I don't want to do any decision that would pull me away from that, because in the end, that's what would make the mental health take a nosedive. Not being able to spend time with you guys, not being able to be expressive, artistic, everything. So I'm leaning way more towards giving the primary job more time, because at least that would keep me flexible enough to spend more time on stream, and in the end be better for the mental health. Can I vote chaos always? Never let them know what you have planned. Yes. For the most part, chat does want chaos. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're just generally gonna veer towards chaos and then see where the chips fall. Hello, BJ, my Cybro! Chaos. Disorder. Disorder! I'm gonna give Homie Chroma forehead kisses because that was adorable. Thank you. Thank you. Aw, so many head pats and kisses and stuff. You're in my personal bubble space. I feel awkward and self-conscious. Thank you. You can always count on Laszlo for advice in stressful situations. I turn to him and he smiles.
Laszlo, I'm a bit out of the loop when it comes to MK. What would you suggest?
That damn corporation only cares about its own interests. And if you can't beat them, join them.
Laszlo here is Harmony's stepdad, but way more of a dad, of course, than her biological. He is in an open relationship with Ursula, their mom. And it was heavily insinuated that there was a third person in the relationship that Ursula didn't tell Laszlo about.
Pose as an MK employee.
Omar here.
If they're going to help anyone, they're going to help themselves. They've been talking about putting the Oxyon sites to use for years now. For tourism, you know? Heritage sites.
Tourism is
I saw
okay.
they were partnering with the university, too. Lots to learn from those ruins.
I nod. Yes, this could work.
Yes, this is the best way. Strike where
I love it when the Gilf
Say
arrives on
and
the
do
scene.
whatever you must to seize the reins.
So anytime one of our aspects appears on the scene, only Harmony can see and interact with them. No one else can see power, bliss, chaos, etc.
You're in charge. Make them believe it.
Nothing from Omar. He's not hiding his disapproval.
I'm afraid my allegiance lies with the scholar. This capitalist cabal takes an aggressive view of intrusions. Zero tolerance, in fact. Perhaps there is a less
Bond is very wise.
violent approach.
Less violent? Aw, that's less fun. Omar notices me staring.
Whether or not this works, I guess it'll keep you off MK's radar. For now. The less they know, the
Also,
better.
every single character in this
We
game
don't
is
want
kind of hot.
anything happening to you.
I can follow Laszlo's advice, or think of something else. Either way, I need to act. Alright, so that brings us up to here, which unlocks a lot. Unexpected ghost from my past. No way, could it be? Yeah, it's Hades all over again. Buy Pan Panic Simulator. Yes. Exactly. I fished my phone from my pocket and dialed the number Omar reads out. He and Laszlo are both looking at me with a mix of encouragement and concern. The line beeps and beeps. The ringtone continues for what feels like ages. Maybe this wasn't such a good... Welcome to Mono Concern. Your call is important to us. Your expected wait time is... The machine's voice is lodged deep somewhere in the uncanny valley. Anyone else do customer service long enough to be picking up phones and answering them on the regular basis? I feel like anyone who's done that has like customer service voice that you drop into. It's almost like an instinct that you acquire, whether you like it or not. Just, welcome to Mono Concern. Your call is important to us. Your expected wait time is... Customer service voice. Your call may be recorded for security and training purposes. GLaDOS. GLaDOS. BJ, were you here yesterday? Were you here for that? Lazo's mouths a curse. Omar sighs, but no one's suggesting I stop. My sister yelled at me, "Don't customer service voice me" one time. No, it's okay. Well, you mentioned GLaDOS, so that's why I was asking. Because, I showed chat our rejected pose for the artwork for our BRB/technical difficulties scene. And it was less Lane inspired and more GLaDOS of Portal. So I told them that this was a one and done, so I can't show it again. If you missed your chance, unless of course I get peer pressured late, you missed your chance. But it'll be a less sus version of that actually arrives. A less sus pose. The bizarre accent is replaced by equally grating muzak. I'm definitely having second thoughts now. What if...
Urban Planning Department, this is Yana Sayovong speaking.
Why do you sound like an AI? Why do you look like an AI? She's got cyberware on her arms and tibbies. Unless that's really cool tattoos, in which case that is awesome.
Oh, shit. I mean, hello? Hi? This is Urban Planning. Can I help you? Wait, Polly, is that you?
Wait, what? How does she know me? Oh, shit. I was about to say, GLaDOS pose for anyone human looking looks hella sus. Yes. It does. It really... I found that out the hard way. Laszlo's eyes bug out of his head. Omar face palms.
That is you. Polly, it's Yana from high school. Oh my god.
How did she recognize me just on my voice? Wow. That's them, all right. Yana. We were friends, I guess, in high school. Truth be told, I had a pretty big crush on them. That's probably what stopped me from getting closer to them. More gay panic! More gay panic! My vision swims as the aspirations approach.
Think fast, but think carefully. Forge bravely ahead.
You already know the path you must take. Stay true to yourself and your instincts. They will serve you well.
I love how fucking androgynous Truth looks as well. Their voice is just right for this. Yes, thank you, Cryptic Gilf. Alright. So going left gives us bond, which is kind of our interpersonal relationship, balance, etc., etc. Left also gives us truth. The truth can set you free. That's a lot of bond and a lot of truth going up here. Power truth. Bond truth. Truth bond. Or this way gives us one of two options. Power leads into mysterious middle ground, which it's happened to us once before in the game where I was trying to veer one way, and then because of previous chapter choices, it veered us another way. So that could possibly happen to us here too. But I'm leaning this way because around here, somewhere around here, I saw a little hover thing about chaos. This is a whole lot of power. Power crystals with our Gilf. But somewhere in here, I definitely saw something with chaos. So yeah, let's go this way. Again, if it's a major choice, I will put a poll out there, okay? I need to stick to the plan. I move away from the camera slightly, drawing back into the shadows.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
No, come on. That's definitely you.
She rolled a 20 on her insight. There's doubt in their voice. We haven't crossed paths since high school, after all, and that was more than 10 years ago.
Are you serious?
I'm afraid so. Sorry.
Oh, okay. You're the spitting image.
Oh, it's a video call. That's why. I thought it was just from voice. That makes sense. Let's laugh about it.
I have a very generic Atina face. That's what everybody says.
Never mind. How can I help you today?
Oh. Oh, good. Okay, we get to choose. And that now that we've chosen over here, now things are starting to get revealed. All right, so middle ground. Chaos crystal. Truth. Bond. Truth. Power. We're going chaos, right? Although over here, it's not giving me anything. Revoke a hidden node. Huh. The little tips over here, the little tool tips are, I'm looking for a temple and I want to explore the ruins, which that'll give us more insight about the powers that we're dealing with, the otherworldly powers. But the fact that we've got this here makes me want to veer left. Pretend to be a random person. Keep pushing, be insistent. Yana gets annoyed. Jane Doe. I'm Polly. Okay. Let's go left. Let chaos reign, as Jester says. This feels so dishonest. I hate it.
Yeah, I'm calling from Alma Plumbing Services. We've had a huge flood over here, a building on Alexopolis Road, a floor and basement totally underwater.
Last time I visited 5 years ago, we had to get them to fix a leak at the Naiads. Terrible plumbers, but excellent poets, it turns out.
Youngay, I haven't had any reports from that area.
It's happening right now. Look, we need to identify where this water's coming from. So far, all we know is it's coming from one of your archaeological sites.
Oh, okay, that's a sneaky way to get in. That's good.
We're going to need access to your subterranean mapping.
I'm afraid that data is classified. I can't just go handing it out.
I wonder if she would have did us a solid if we actually did own up to being Polly instead.
Actually, I really don't think this is something I can help you with at all. Let me put you through to our rapid response team.
No, what do I do now? Oh no! Can I get over here at all? Chaos, tick-tock, tick-tock. Careful not to get on their nerves. This node is inevitable. It must be played to unlock other nodes. Ah. Threatening to seek a higher truth might compel them to speak. I need to pretend this is urgent. People tend to have more empathy if you're nice. That is very true. Alright. Let chaos reign! Oh wait, I gotta do other things to unlock it though. Okay. So once I do 2 or 3 of these, then this should get unlocked. Okay. Truth. This one goes into here, which also gives us truth. Bond. I'm just thinking of what I need to unlock things later, too. Bond would unlock that. Have 1 power, gain 1 bond, lose a truth to over here. I think these 2 are our final things. So I have to plan on being very truthful, very bondful, or this looks like the in-between over here. But power. Oh, power. Oh. Alright. I think I've got a plan. Yeah. Okay. If this is the Yana I remember, they'll have some deep-seated anxieties about being associated with MK. Time to push on that weak spot.
Well, that's a shame. We were hoping to tell everyone here that MK was on their side. You know, here to help, behind them all the way. They'll be so disappointed.
They're smirking.
I'm sorry to hear Monoconcern has disappointed the public. We're always striving to please our customers.
Oh, she's using the customer service voice again. Hello, Vem. Thank you for Hydrate. How you doing today? I promise not to do that every time, but it's too fun right now. Is this the Yana I knew? Have they become a fully indoctrinated MK believer? No, listen to their voice. She's going, I'm so sorry that we have disappointed you. We strive to do that one. Tired, busy, and dying. I mean, I'm great. Totally great. Everything's fine. Everything is awesome. No, I feel that. Literally, like, most of chat, me and you, are just in that liminal in-between space of like barely holding it together between life throwing you around and trying to actually live your life. I feel you. I do. Hopefully I can take some of that stress off your shoulders though by just having a lovely chill thing to listen to, possibly interact with. Is gonna be fun. There's lots of gay panic. Everyone loves that, right? Or is there a hint of desperation there? Are they just deflecting? Under the cynicism, did my threat hit home? I have no idea how to interpret their words. Ooh. Alright, and we still can't do this yet, right? Nope, okay. Be insistent will give us here with truth. I want power. Oh. This will also give us truth. Yeah. This one. Yeah. I can't let them transfer me. We have no other way to get that location.
That won't be necessary. We've got things under control over here for now. We just need to find the source.
Look, I'm really sorry about this, but I don't think...
I understand. It's just... I've no idea what to do. I'm new here, and it's like my first day, and nobody's at the office.
Don't you just fucking hate when you have a day like... I literally had... Because I told y'all with the second job, I literally had that on day 2, one of those moments of, I'm new here, how do I fix this? Oh god, everything's metaphorically on fire. Oh my god, don't just love it when you get thrown to the wolves like that?
They told me to phone you, so I'm here, not even helping with the repairs, just on the phone.
I feel dirty, this is horrible.
I just, this would really help. Help me, I mean, not that you have any reason to care, but I promise we won't use the info for anything else. We just need to help these people with their homes.
There's a long pause. Too long. I went to curl up and float away.
Okay, I understand.
Oh, she's gonna pull some strings and get the info we need. Alright, can I do it now? Nope. Looks like we've got to do this one as... Can I select this now? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I probably could have done that a turn earlier. Oh, man. Okay, I'm learning things. I'm sorry. I'm not going to push them. Maybe the awkward silence will force them to act. Because this is a very long and awkward silence indeed.
Look, I can't send you the map, but if you give me more details, I can probably narrow down your search.
Laszlo sags from relief, and Omar actually gasps. I don't think anyone really expected this to work.
That's very kind. So, my colleague followed the leak as far as he could. He ended up at a ruin of some sort. A temple, one of those old Oxion ones? Maybe. I mean, he isn't an archaeologist.
Alright, let me see what I can do. But you'll still need to contact our security team for the relevant access permissions.
Copy that. Thank you for helping me out.
Of course.
I can't believe this worked.
Dedication and conviction can move mountains, Harmony.
Oh, we're siding with the Gilf. I keep my eyes on Yana, not the moment to have a chat with a magical concept walking next to me. Alright, can I do this one now? One more turn. One more turn. And that'll unlock that. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I can see them working on something off screen. Accessing the system, perhaps? I hope so.
Alright, I'm looking at the details now. System A is compiling the relevant data. I'll need to log this request. Officially.
Uh-oh.
Name and phone number?
Jane Doe at 1234 Main Street. Apartment 0. -1, I mean. Yana's really helping me. They were always a kind person. They haven't changed a bit. And they always were good at getting under my skin, but is it safe to lower my guard to them now? Is it sensible to want to? Do I continue the charade, or is it time to come clean? Ooh. Oh. Wait. No! I did everything I could to get here! Now I can't get here! I wanted chaos! Fuck you! This is what I was talking about earlier. Even if you think you're following every single step you need to, then suddenly you get shit upon and you can't get the part of the tree that you want to. This is where the game is hard, is just fucking... God damn it. I thought I did everything right. Alright, well, we're still siding with the Gilf a little bit, so let's go this way. At least this part's unlocked, so... Gilf time! By the way, it is storming quite a bit harder outside again, so if things happen to cut out, give it a little bit of time. I will update y'all in Discord if stream goes down altogether, or if it's something where I can just be down for a second and come back, okay? So just giving y'all a heads up. I've come too far to give the game away. I give them a fake name and the number of a distant relative, long dead.
A lie is forming before us, solidifying, becoming real.
Are you happy that I lied? Power's voice rings in my head.
Look at how they devour that lie, how they eat it up.
You sound a little evil right now, hun. I hate it.
Be strong, Harmony. The path you've chosen is a wounding one.
That's right, because he's end game at all costs, basically. I hate everything I've done so far, but there's no turning back now. Alright, so we've got this. Damn it! I need 2 truth crystals to get that! Okay. Alright, we get... Is there nothing I can do? Hold on. Have 2 chaos. Have 3 power. Well, okay, so this is pretty much the only one we can do. So I don't think it'll let me do that. It won't let me do that. Gilf time it is. I can hear them typing something on their end.
Only possible site. The only temple that matches any of the information you've given me. is directly under Monocon Zone HQ.
Oh!
So I think you might be barking up the wrong tree.
MKHQ? Laszlo's eyes go wide. What exactly has Ursula gotten herself into? We have to go break into basically Amazon headquarters, dig into the basement where they keep all the bodies, and unearth an ancient power. Screw you, Bezos, we're coming after you. Omar, though, he's turned away. In surprise? Shame? Did he have suspicions this is what we'd find?
The only other possibilities are 2 preserved villas. Do you have a pen?
Yes, okay. I pretend to note down the addresses they provide, but my mind is elsewhere. The Monoconcern headquarters, the most secure facility on the island. What are we gonna do now?
You did what needed to be done. Your victory is what matters. All other considerations are secondary. Be proud. We move a step closer to our goal.
I have mixed feelings about this. Damn it, I have mixed feelings about this. Alright, so all those minor decisions added up to Act 2, Chapter 2, leading us into Act 2, Chapter 3, big one there. We missed all this middle bit, but we have to live with our choices now, don't we? Walking a fine line. We know where Ursula is, but it won't be easy to get there. Which unlocks... what? How far down? It unlocks 3 of wherever these are, but we can't see because it won't let us zoom out that far. Okay. And we're wiped clear of crystals again. How we doing on the heart screen? Still lots of bliss, a little bit of bond, but I have imagined at the end of this chapter we're probably going to get more power the way things are going. We still have 0 glory. We haven't even met her. All right. Let's do our best to plan and then just live with the results. All right. Bond. This unlocks over there. This unlocks way up there. Bond and truth. Truth. Truth and power. This is an inevitable one. Lose a bond. Chaos. Oh, there's one of our chaos. Bond. Bond and power. Bond. And that's as far as we can see in the future. Okay. So if I generally veer towards here... I mean, I guess the right side, but again, it's hard to tell what's gonna do what. That goes that way. That goes... oh! This one might lead directly into chaos. Alright, we're gonna go to the right side because I think that'll lead us where we need to be. Let's go. Laszlo's bar! Back at the bar, everything seems shockingly normal. Laszlo stands tall behind the counter, idly cleaning a glass that's already sparkling. Omar scanning through a pocket diary, jotting down a note every now and then. Despite the rumble of the trams above, it's quiet, tense.
Hey, hi, Polly.
Hey, Jade! So to catch y'all up, Jade is a very young person, probably teenage, who is an activist. Lots of people know Jade and our, sister by marriage, I forget her name, I think Nora, is sweet on her. They already exchanged numbers and are kind of flirting a little bit. Jade's the last person I expected to see again. Last time she looked exhausted, one small push away from collapsing entirely. But here she is, looking great, buzzing with energy, even if her shoulders are hunched and her eyes are ever so slightly clouded. Nora follows close behind. Oh, there's our sister.
Thought we could use all the help we could get.
Don't we have an adorable sister? I would go to war for this sister. She blushes and readjusts her beanie. When she sees me smiling, she rolls her eyes but can't help but grin back. The newcomers take stools by the counter. The gang's all here, waiting for me. Alright, so here's the plan. Get some explosives. We're busting in. We're storming Arasaka Tower. I mean, MKHQ.
So,
This is harder than I thought.
first, the good news. We know where Ursula is.
Where she might be.
Well, yes.
It's a bit of a stretch, but not that much of a stretch, really.
Second, the bad news. We need to act. Even if it means heading to MKHQ. Which is, yeah, a lot.
There is a reason I was never elected class president.
But where to start?
He's always been good under pressure, calm, controlled.
Well, we've got a crew at least. That's a start.
This is starting to look like a heist movie.
You lot aren't exactly hardcore resistance fighters, but I've seen worse.
Something sparkles between her and Nora, lightening the mood.
I already said I'm all in. If that helps.
It does, actually. Support is the only thing I have right now. Support, comfort, and plans. Actually, quite a lot when you think about it.
We're here too, you know.
Yes, thank you, Bliss. Isn't she so cute? She's so cute.
We will aid you in any way we can. The closer you come to your goal, the more egregor you acquire. The more power we have available to penetrate Chaos's hiding place.
Why are you guys so against chaos? Maybe they're just misunderstood. Why do I get the impression it's going to be me going into that maze of theirs? I need to concentrate on the here and now.
All right then, let's hear your ideas. There are no wrong answers.
Thank you. All right. Attack from the outside. Jade has formed an unexpected anti-MK ally. Or Omar has been hiding an important information all along. Well, that's probably true, but we're going for chaos. Jade and Nora start to bicker. Jade forcing Nora's hand into the air like they're in school.
Tell me. I know you have something in mind.
No, I remembered something, and it's... No, it's nothing.
Tell her! It's a proper plan. And I know all about proper plans.
Behind the counter, Laszlo chuckles, a cocktail of pride and amusement.
Okay, well, back when it first opened, I took a tour of MK Tower.
Done it myself. Scouting. Bloody awful experience.
I know, right?
It was,
some tours,
but the
some
guide
corporate
made a
tours are
point of
boring.
telling us all about the area, how the tower was built, the, foundations.
Foundations? The temple.
Even pointed out which door led down there.
That's awkwardly convenient.
The plan is to book a tour and sneak away. Take a trip downstairs.
It's bold and crazy. Bold and crazy and dangerous.
No.
What?
No. That's absurd. You'll be caught, arrested, guaranteed.
I have to admit, it's a lot.
When did anyone manage to change things? Really change things, without taking a few risks? All this is the tip of something. A conspiracy, the end of society, whatever.
And Ursula's our way in. We need to save her for her sake, but in the end, she's just...
Her voice trembles.
A drop in an ocean of oppression and violence. MK must be stopped.
Oh, so this isn't just we're going after MK to save Ursula. You're on the mindset of we're going after MK as a whole. The oppressive man. We have to take them down.
It's about more than just us today. More than just the here and now.
He's right. We can't avoid taking risks any longer. From now on, every action we take is a gamble. The odds stacked against us. I glance at Laszlo. He drops his head in desperate agreement. No matter how much he loves his granddaughter, he's in.
Okay. Tell me more.
Hello, Yinaru. Good to see you. How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing okay. It's good to see you. We're just playing some deity-defining visual novel here in the Harmony, the Fall of Reverie. I'm doing okay, though. Just a little bit tired out from things and scared that the storm outside might get worse. The lightning is getting more and more frequent, and that usually spells danger for anything electrical, myself included. Take it slow, check every corner, doubt every fact. I can see the future, but I can't change the past. I can't forget that. Alright, so looks like we can choose to check this out as well, but I want to forge ahead. I want to see how our path goes and brings us possibly to the chaos option. A little help would be nice. Besides, diversions always work in movies, right? Or seems like Jade is a bit of a techie too. That could come in handy. Unlock 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Bebop reference. Oh, I'm just now realizing the chat box is covering up something important too. Let me scooch this so you guys can see what I'm seeing. There we go. Bebop. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. As much as I love Bebop, we gotta stick with this. We gotta stick with our guns. Should count the trashes. It will tell you how far away it is. So what? What? Oh, the lightning crashes. Got you. Well, they're not so frequent where, like, I'm thinking I better turn things off now, but they're frequent enough where I'm listening in a little bit subconsciously and seeing if it's coming, getting more frequent or less. It's got my haunches up, as it were. Yes. The last one I'd say it was about 8 count away, I think. I get that, but I'm saying if you count the seconds it takes for you to hear based on the flash of light, then it will be 1 second equals 1 mile. Got you. I guess it's further away than you think it is then, right? Because lightning does, sound travels quite a bit easier than you'd think. Jade and Nora, the energy between them lights up the whole bar. Wobbly stools, etched tables, pictures of Atina and its people over the last 4 decades. For a moment, I feel desperately old, out of touch.
I could call some friends and ask them to create a diversion.
Yeah!
Ah, a classic. Used that one a bunch of times. 9 times out of 10 works like a charm.
What about the 1 time out of 10? Lightning can travel between 10 to 25 miles from what I know. Ah. So even if it's 10 miles away, it can still strike you because, it travels across the clouds before it touches the ground, right? That's some new information I should look up. Basically the behavior of lightning. I would probably be safer with that knowledge. Oh, the sound! The thunder then. The thunder, yes. Got you.
And the one time it doesn't.
Laszlo's on the same thing as I am.
I think you can still see the scar. Look.
She's so excited about it. Encouraging, right?
With enough people outside, we can keep security busy while we sneak in and save Ursula.
The light only goes around 10 miles if it's dark enough. Yeah, I imagine in a big city you probably can't see the lightning as much as you can out in the countryside. It's okay, Yinaru. I'd actually much rather hear about what's you been up to lately. what show have you watched lately that's really made an impact on you? Anything?
Or you might attract every rent-a-cop in the place, trapping you inside. Lots of unknowns.
Agreed. Stirring up trouble isn't the way forward.
Or maybe it is. You know, we get the people behind us and we stir up a lot of trouble, and they're so distracted by all the people that we slip in unnoticed.
Polly?
None, unless you mean anime, then... Oh, is it anime you can't tell me about? Is that the case? I need a second. So much is at stake, so many lives.
I agree with Omar and Laszlo. It's risky.
Oh, come on.
See, power would be in our side, though. Power would be like, you must go, forge forward. You get the consequences be damned. You're not going to achieve your goal at this rate.
But a bad plan with good timing might just be what we need. MK will never see us coming. They'll be occupied.
If you want fan service anime, I'm not the Dragonoid to go to. I prefer minor fan service. See, honestly, me too. I think there's way, like, I love some tibbies every now and then, but I think almost every single anime relying so heavily on that now is just exhausting. When you're swimming in tibbies, you're just like bored with it, you know? I want good storytelling. I want cool action sequences and stuff like that. I don't want to be swimming in fan service every single freaking episode because it detracts from something more important, you know? Do not watch the 7 Heavenly Virtues or Valkyrie Drive. I've heard of Valkyrie Drive, not the other one. But yeah, I think it's along those lines, isn't it? Or it's like, and it's pie has a time and place. Everyone loves pie. Pie is delicious, but you don't want to eat pie every single day. It's the same thing with the fan service, you know? It's great once in a while, but you don't want to eat it for you don't want to have it for every single time. Exactly.
But a bad idea with no safety net. It's all or nothing. Nothing means, well, that's it.
I'm not saying no. At this point, we can't afford to reject any options. And I trust Jade and Nora.
Yeah, they got good friends.
At
They're
least
good
someone
peoples.
does.
They're good kids. Light and hope. That's what they are. Yes, yes. I like this plan. Let's be reckless. Have I considered all the available options? Okay, so I can't go over here until I get in here, but I have to do one more thing over here before it'll let me proceed. So I guess that's probably this. Because this is another one of those things where it doesn't unlock until you do certain prerequisites. I can't do that and I can't do that, so we have to do that. That's unless you're watching a high school DxD, which integrates the titties in a clever way. Though there's a season 2 of the Misfit of Demon King Academy. Would definitely suggest that one to you, hands down. Hold on, let me pull that one up on a search. Misfit of the Demon King Academy. It still looks fan servicey. There's tibbies all over the place. I bet it's an isekai too. Let me see. Everything's an isekai nowadays. History's strongest demon king reincarnates and goes to school with his descendants. Reincarnates. It's an isekai. It's an isekai. Left and right, Tibby's an isekai. Left and right, Tibby's an isekai. All over the place. High school DxD. High school student who desires to be a harem king and is killed on his first date, revealed to be a fallen angel, but is later revived as a devil. Isekai. Isekai, you're dying and coming back. He's an isekai. And there's tibbies and thighs everywhere. There's a whole lot of thigh. Very thigh heavy. Some jiggly tibbies, but constant thigh. It's not an isekai. He reincarnates into himself. I still don't know what popular songs are. Even though someone sent me stuff, I still technically want you to try to sing. I did it my way. I can try that, certainly. I dropped DXD. That was whack. Isekai is about going to another world. It's also Isekai also incorporates when
connections.
Isekai also incorporates when someone gets teleported to another world, rebirthed, thrown through space. Generally, if your soul is traveling from where it is now to another place, past, present, another dimension, what have you, it's an isekai. It's an isekai. Alrighty, let me get my way for a karaoke redeem. My way karaoke. Oh, that Frank Sinatra song. Okay. See, that's technically a popular song. Yes. Not staying in the same world. Yes. Even like if you get plucked out of your social tier, like you are bottom rung, living paycheck to paycheck, and then you get isekai'd into a higher rung, suddenly you're dating a CEO and going to fucking a Harry Potter school, that's an isekai. Yes, Narnia is an isekai too. Narnia is absolutely an isekai. I will give it a chance. I only shit on it a little bit for a little bit of a joke, but honestly, I do. This is an interesting era we're at with anime, and I will jump 2 feet, forward and do it. It's a-okay. It's okay. What's the sitch? Oh, I need my browser. There we go. Shit on it all you want. There's very few things in the world that I will wholeheartedly shit on with zero qualms about pulling out the bad shit about it, you know? I do generally try to see both the good and the bad sides of things, and anime is one of those that I can't 100% shit on anything. Oh, Chroma, don't forget to cut this out later, okay? Thanks, Chroma. Hello, Never! Hello! There we go. Thank you for that redeem, Alex. I appreciate you. That was fun. I don't think I've ever attempted that before. Could you? I think the music was a little loud. Could you hear me over the music? Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Where did I have the master volume at? There we go. Thank you for that redeem. V says so many Spy Kids there is easy. Yes, yes. There we go. This button. Yeah. Let's get back to business. We are trying to save Ursula. Never. We were talking about isekai anime and, well, just anime in general, to be honest. Does it feel like there's too much fan service sometimes? Like there's too much of a good thing? What's your opinion on that?
What kind of connections?
People. People who can get us through New Elysia. Straight to the tower. Safely. Quietly.
That's very convenient.
Jade narrows her eyes at Omar. He meets her gaze, smiling a little. Omar is so mysterious. Sexy and mysterious. After a moment, she smiles back. Maybe she isn't the only one fighting the good fight on Atina.
It's too early to promise anything, and I don't want to involve my people before I know I can trust you.
My people? He's got a whole group behind him.
Wait. Trust us?
Yeah, we are reckless and novices.
I don't know you. Not really. I know your mother, Polly, and I know her intentions are good, but...
Silence.
There are a lot of new faces here, and trust is earned, not given.
Yes, yes.
No offense.
Hey, none taken.
None taken, I think.
I press on before Laszlo can lash out.
Hard to commit to a plan we know nothing about, though.
Can you tell me
I've always
more?
looked at these things like jazz.
I sense Laszlo's ears prick up. He and Omar might have finally found something in common. Yes. Oh, thank you for snacks, Alex. Oh. Oh. I'm almost out of my Twizzlers. I've only got 4 of them left. I'm very tempted to finish them off tonight. After the Twizzlers, I only have crunchy snacks left, so you're gonna get a lot of mouth sounds.
We agree on a harmony. We write the chords, then we jam. From beginning to end, until everybody's played their part.
That makes sense.
I can get us through New Elysia into MK Tower. From there, well, all jazz needs a little improv.
Not every single aspect of the plan has to be set in stone. You have to learn to roll with the punches. Thank you for his hydrate, too. Very tasty. Another silence. That man seems to attract them.
He's right.
The anger is gone. Nothing like a jazz metaphor to calm our grizzly bear down.
What's inside those ruins is a mystery. We have a plan to get in.
You're welcome.
And we need a plan to get out.
Got that covered. These are good contacts.
Ooh. Nobody asks for details.
So, if we do this...
If you eat something, get yourself something to wash it down with. Yes, yes.
Trust us.
Can't just have all that food stuck in your teefies. You gotta wash it down.
Look, I like you.
Once I do finish with the Twizzlers, though, I got honey-covered cashews, and I've got pirate's booty. I'm on the fence which of the two I should eat, because the cashews are so delicious and crunchy, but the booty you can just keep eating and eating and eating, like forever. You know, like most anime. just keep consuming it, and don't look at the sugar content. I want cashews, but I'm not allowed to eat them. No! I'm so sorry, Inaru. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll eat the booty instead then. You know, for both of our sake.
But Ursula's a vital part of my research. And she's my friend. I'm here for her. You can trust me on that.
Alright, so we can trust him not to make any decisions that would put her specifically in danger, at least. His words have the ring of truth to them. His plan is to improvise, creativity above surety. It's bold, risky. Can we trust him? Normally I'd offer my booty to you, but I feel like that would cross a few lines, right? we can't just have random booty flinging about. We've got responsibilities. All right, so that unlocks over there. That unlocks over there. Can I see where it unlocks? All the way up there. Okay, here. Have I considered all the available options? That'll get us here. I'm hoping not to go down this side of the tree at all. I really want to go down this side. Which makes me think maybe this one. He's about to talk. Let's hear what he thinks first. Should we trust Omar? Question him directly. Oh. My curiosity wants to really question Omar, but I gotta think long term here. Nom 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 nom. Booty. I've been putting off talking to Laszlo since we arrived. He's positively vibrating with tension.
This isn't heading in the right direction.
What do you mean?
These plans, they're barely even ideas. They're what-ifs, maybes.
But, booty! Booty! What is pirate's booty anyways? Oh, it's like, cheese puffs, but white cheddar. They're very light, a little bit of cheesy, but super addictive. And kind of crunchy. You know, give me my cheesy poofs! I want my cheesy poofs! He's not wrong.
You're going to get yourself thrown in jail. Or worse.
If we fail, he's definitely not wrong.
We need to act. And this isn't your forte, kid. I'm sorry.
Don't knock her down too many pegs, though. She's got a good plan. You know, pirates weren't pale bitches, right? They were sun-kissed and salted. Maybe it would make more sense to have, like, orange cheddar, a very deep orange cheddar to these pirates' booty bits instead of the white cheddar. I'm gonna have to pitch that to the company.
Kid.
You know what I mean. None of us are experts in this stuff, you included.
You're just trying to be protective of her. If you love her, you must set her free.
But we have to try.
Yeah, either that or a slightly different coloration, yeah. The white cheddar is really good, though. The white cheddar is really nice.
So what am I going to do, Stay here while you all risk your lives?
Ooh, caramel cheese puffs would be good. I suppose, like, cheese puffs, you could inject any kind of flavor in there. Because it's basically a corn base, I think. And corn is really good about just absorbing whatever flavoring you give it. That makes my imagination go wild in different directions about what could be a cheese puff. What kind of flavors we could put on it. Oh my goodness.
Wait for the sirens and the MK officials knocking down my door?
Honestly? Yes.
Blunt. Too blunt.
I love you, Laszlo.
I was thinking of like wild berry Skittles actually. What if you get really wild with it and get like blue raspberry flavored pirate's booty, or or watermelon? Oh my goodness, I would love a watermelon flavored pirate's booty. Oh, yes.
But we need discretion, and that isn't your forte.
Discretion? You're going to talk to me about
flesh flavored cheese
after that
puffs?
little call of yours?
I guess it depends what flesh. I hear pork rinds are good, but I've never tried one. Yeah, watermelon is my favorite flavor. Gee, I figured you'd know that. Watermelon is my favorite flavor ever. So if I could get a cheese puff that's watermelon flavored, then that would just be probably the best. I would pop those things like you wouldn't believe. I would go for sour watermelon too, but regular watermelon's usually better.
Well, I'm surprised we haven't seen your face on the news yet.
Actually, Hai Chu. Hai Chu does a really quality watermelon flavor that is sour watermelon. It's in a pack where there's sour watermelon, there's sour lemon, there's sour grapefruit. I think there's a fourth one that I'm forgetting. But the sour watermelon is so juicy. Oh my goodness. If you have a chance, if you see Hai Chu out in the wild, like at your, local Kohl's or Walmart or what have you, if you see the watermelon, you have to get that for the good of your soul, okay? Let curiosity take you to places that you know you need to be. I'm good. Thanks, Mac. You officially made me not hungry anymore.
Imposter infiltrates MK. Have you seen this girl?
Girl, huh? I know he wants what's good for us, but for me? I really do, but...
Grandpa, stop. Please, you need to trust Polly.
Besides, we're not just little girls anymore. I'm an adult, she's nearly one. Come on.
You need to trust all of us. Whatever happens.
Plus, we're also openly talking about this together instead of going behind your back. You should appreciate that.
Blast. I just...
Please.
Behind his eyes, gears are turning. He sighs like a deflating balloon, the energy seeping out of him. He's shaking his head, almost in mourning.
Look at me. When did I become a bloody pushover?
Since your waifu got kidnapped and your daughter's running off with a hot, activist, and your other daughters left the island to pursue other things, you've deflated because there's not a lot left in your life right now, okay? It's okay. It's okay, but we're here for you. We're here. We're famery.
And you'll stay behind? Promise?
Haichu Watermelon is okay. Jolly Rancher's hella better. Ooh. That is a hot take, Vu. Because it's the juice factor. Juice factor is the deciding factor between the Haichu and the Jolly Rancher, because Jolly Rancher, by its very makeup, gives you a whole lot of juice. You can't not juice with a Jolly Rancher. It's all up in your mouth, all the flavor. But the downside, of course, is it sticks in your teeth. I don't care if you have the most perfect set of chompers ever, Jolly Ranchers get in there and don't come out for hours. But Haichu, it's soft. It's soft in its delivery of juice. I'd say less juice than Jolly Rancher, but it's still high quality. It tastes more like a watermelon than an actual watermelon, which is weird and impossible, but they somehow science it to work. But it also doesn't have the con of getting stuck in your teeth, at least not for very long. And it's a good surprise when you find a Haichu stuck in your teeth instead of a bad surprise of finding a Jolly Rancher stuck in your teeth. Okay? So I think if I had a sore throat, I would much rather have a Jolly Rancher in front of me. But for just general snacking, I've got to go Haichu. I'm sorry, I've got to disagree with you on this. If this is the only thing that we disagree with, I'm okay with this, but hopefully it is, you know? Flesh-flavored cheese puff could taste like chicken or what Crow is. Yeah, like pig skin, right? Pork rinds? Yeah, oh, I forgot you're still playing Scorn. Only really hopped in to say hello. Gotta wake up early and way over bedtime. See you around. Absolutely never. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. I appreciate you so much again. Have a good sleep and a wonderful tomorrow. It's not a hot take. It's the correct take. Strong Jolly Rancher opinions.
I need to hear it.
Yes.
I promise.
Let's keep Daddy out of danger. Or Granddaddy. Whatever, what have you.
Okay. Thank you, all of you.
I keep calling him Dad and Ursula Mom, but it's mainly because they were the ones that raised us. I think biological parents are out of the picture, but it's hard to keep that straight because they're not exactly mentioned more than once. From the corner of my eye, I see Omar smiling. It's faint, but genuine. I look at Laszlo, giving him a smile and a nod. He nods back and plants the cleanest glass of the world has ever seen on the bar. Alright, so that all brings us here. Now to figure out how we're gonna approach this. Palms on the table, warped plastic beneath my fingers.
Let's go. I'll make up my mind on the way.
Whatever the mood was before I spoke, it's gone now. Whatever the plan was before I stood up, it's now in motion. One by one, we leave our tables and stools. Laszlo lowers the shutter, closing the bar. No turning back now. What are I know what Smurfs are, but what is Smurf as a drink? I've never heard of that. Is it an adult beverage? We walk in silence for a few minutes along the busy streets. Food stands, vendors, crowded trams. Then Jade speaks, almost a whisper, directly into my ear.
Up there.
Drones above our heads. They buzz like mosquitoes on a hot summer evening. See, this is MK surveilling us all the time. It could be parcel service, but it could also be surveillance. That's why I keep saying that they're like Amazon. Sprite with blue raspberry syrup mixed in. Ooh. That does sound really good. Can you make me one of those? Like next time I'm over, can I have one of those? I would love that. God damn. Especially on a hot summer day, right?
Keep a low profile. Everything's going to be all right.
Awesome. Yeah, spot of cherry syrup and it's a Papa Smurf. Yes. Suddenly I feel like I'm on full display. I'm an actor in a show performing for unseen eyes.
A complex situation.
It's been a while. I've been wondering when they'd show up again. I keep walking, keep watching for the Watchers.
True. Guess that's how you got your name, huh?
Do not be blinded by pride. Face the reality of the task ahead.
I love how truth enunciates every single consonant. It's awesome. A low hum fills my head with pain and doubt.
I'm trying.
And now she's back in the reverie with the aspirations.
You must all come together. Seek cohesion through communion.
Bond, supportive in his own way.
We have a plan.
You have a seed of an idea. You need to come up with a plan.
I agree with him. We walked away from the bar without actually setting anything in stone. We talked about it, but we didn't say, okay, you do this, you do that.
Not helping.
What? Smurf drink isn't that what Garmel trying to make the entirety of the show? Oh, right. Garmel was trying to, like, eat them or something, wasn't he? Gosh, it's been so long.
There's no time for doubt, only for action. Decisive action, Polly. Seize the moment.
Your voice keeps getting more and more evil sounding. I don't know if that's just me, but the little decisive action, that sounded so, a little too growly. Everyone's here. It's a real party.
You're not helping, any of you.
Sorry, my microphone keeps getting in the way.
Then you are not listening.
How can I when you're each trying to send me down different paths towards different outcomes?
The future is like a car with no brakes, careening out of control. All I can do is choose which road it goes down.
Polly? You alright?
But Nora, hello? I guess I'm popping back into the real world now?
Boy,
yes.
That escalated quickly.
All these voices in my head and in the real world, each telling me what needs to happen. It's like, goddamn, just be quiet and let me make my own decisions. I think he wanted to make gold with the Smurfs. That sounds right. Yeah, again, it's been so long since I've seen... It was basically any vague excuse to have an evil guy chase after the cute little thingies. We're here, a few blocks outside the New Elysia quarter.
Hey.
Hey. My head's still pounding, but at least it's just me in there for now.
Stress gets the best of us, mate. Just try not to stumble about like a...
Like a sleepwalker.
Fine. I'm fine. Thinking.
You're not thinking so much as just getting overwhelmed. And that's... It's a-okay. It was bound to happen. They don't believe me. I wouldn't believe me.
This is it. Up to you now, Polly. What's it going to be?
Their eyes and their hopes are all focused on me. Oh, finally decision time. Alright, so we have one truth, one bond, and 0 of the rest. So whatever we do, we have to make sure that we have prerequisites for it too. Now, my general plan was to go to Chaos, which we did unlock that earlier with this thing. Call for Jade Friends. Why does that look like it's still locked, though? We did a thing earlier. Jade and Nora seem so confident and it looks like fun. This way might be safer depending on how much Omar is hiding from us. We did explore the Omar options less than the Jade and Nora. So of course we're gonna go Jade and Nora. Let me just see what else we've got here. More of these nodes opened up since we're proceeding too. Now we can see what's happening. Ooh, inevitable node. That one looks like power. Either 2 bond or 2 power to get up here, which I really want to. 2 bond or 2 power. If it does allow me to go this way, like that, then I would get another bond here, which would allow me to go here. Me, myself, and I. Ooh, that sounds like the solo option. If we just did what power wants, which would be veering off this way, how much you want to bet Polly would just attack HQ herself with no one behind her? If you take a shot of vodka, half a red solo cup of green apple, decupper sour apple pucker, and 2 shots of sour watermelon shots, mix the drink I dub the Romero. Because if you drink enough, the next day it makes you feel sluggish like a zombie. I'm gonna have to try that recipe, Vu. I like that. Especially the watermelon. I like mixing the fruit flavors together. The apple, 2 kinds of apple with the watermelon. That sounds really good. Ow, don't hit me. Also, Alex, why didn't you shout out Vu yet and yourself? Alright, let's go over this way. Let's go, let's go. I've made up my mind!
Jade, Nora. The 3 of us have a good shot at infiltrating the place without being noticed.
Omar doesn't react. Laszlo definitely isn't happy, but a look from his granddaughter kills his oncoming barrage of words before it begins.
I know it's dangerous, but we can be quicker and more discreet this way.
Agreed. Laszlo's jaw is tight, but he keeps his thoughts to himself. Alex is important! Shout your goddamn self out before I do.
I'm responsible for the girls.
I love you, honey.
If anything happens, I'll make sure they get away. Understood?
Understood.
If you say so.
Okay. We'll see you at home.
Plus, this'll keep Laszlo safe. That's one of our priorities. Home, what a strange word. Or at least safer. Oh, look at this animation! Look at this, look at this! I love the solar punk world here. It's so cool. It's so cool looking. The group splits. The girls and I start towards MK Tower. Home. Atina was my home, and now I have to crane my neck like a birdwatcher to see the summit of the monstrous building before us. But the tower isn't a bird. Quite the opposite. It's oppressive. An ugly phallus of glass and steel.
The tours leave from that booth over there.
Time to blend in.
We're tourists. Easy for me. It's basically true. You two, act happy.
Big ask.
Happy with each other, but not happy with the situation or where they're going. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate you.
So many drones.
You're in my top 3 mods of all time. Out of the 3 mods I have, but still in the top 3. The tour booth is in sight, a small structure covered in 6-foot-tall screens flashing MK ads to the world. The next group is just about ready to depart. Perfect timing.
Shit.
What?
The guide. The guide's a drone.
Oh, of course it is. Why pay someone when you can build a machine to do it for free?
Standard operating procedure for them. Mark my words. Soon every job on the island will be done by these things.
Not if I can help it. I'm gonna peopleify this city. Too late now. I buy 3 tickets and we join the group. The tour drone circles us, hovering just above the ground, then flies towards to open the first door. The thing introduces itself as Piggy D. It It's as annoying as its presence is grating. As part of its speech, it claims to be a true smart guide.
Because the previous guys are all idiots.
The drone continues with its monologue, welcoming us to the beating heart of Atina. I groan reflexively. The whole group follows the drone and enters the tower. And I can't help but see us all as what we are. Lambs gleefully walking into the slaughterhouse. Link's a butt! No, it stutters a little bit, so I figured 2D is best to keep things a little smoother for stream. I apologize, I did have to turn off the shower and such, so you can't, you know, throw hearts at me right now. At least not three-dimensional. You could always throw emote hearts, I guess. I love you back. How's Div 2 treating you, by the way, Link? I did lurk a little bit in between shifts. I saw you were playing some Div 2 lately. Alright, let's see if my plan is gonna come to fruition. Will the game actually allow me to get up here where the Chaos Crystal is? Please. Please. So far, the drone thinks we're like any other tourist. You didn't risk going public with your search for Ursula. Unlocked by a call for backup. I'm looking. We managed to avoid being recognized. No, we're going this way. We're gonna live with our choices, and hopefully things go our way. Did Chroma look at the demo I put in your game channel? Was that today? What year is it? Hold on, let me take a look. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I got another DM too. Stray Dogs, Cyber Knights. I did not look at Cyber Knights yet. No, I apologize. It's been a time. I will try to later. Oh, I got an update. I love the update. Oh my god, I want to tell you things, but I can't tell you things. I'm sorry, Link. I try to be good, and sometimes things just don't go my way. The tour is excruciating. Deadly boring. Why anyone would pay to hear a drone list all the ways MK creates 10 problems by fixing one is beyond me. I stopped listening after the first 5 minutes, and judging by how livid Nora and Jade look, they're less than entertained.
Funny how they don't mention the downsides to the whole corpo takeover thing, isn't it?
Has it gotten that bad?
Rent's at a 10-year high. They replaced the old state police with a private security division.
Ooh, that's a big red flag.
I mean, they privatized the hospitals, and they own the medical insurance providers.
Oh no! They're controlling every aspect of our lives!
The whole thing's a scam.
Nightmarish.
I'm going to die before we even find the damn entrance.
It's becoming America.
I can feel my soul leaving my body.
We pass a big door. Big, thick, very definitely closed. That does look mysteriously like a cave entrance with a big metal door stuffed into it, though. There's earth to each side, somehow missed by the diligent cleaning drones. Track marks, deep. I elbow Nora.
That's gotta be it. That's our way in.
And the drone?
This is it. The moment when your faith is rewarded.
I smile. Bond couldn't be more correct. Okay. Does this mean I get to do the distraction? Oh wait, different distractions. Nora's diversion, Jade's diversion, Jade's friends. They seem like a good alternative, though less risky at least. Looks like Jade is feeling more like her usual self. Loud rebellion coming from a quiet soul is always impressive. Ooh, so tempting, but we've got to go for our Chaos Crystal. Let's go. I'm sorry, it can't become America until it drops 2 suns on another country. That's true. At least so far, they're staying very much isolated on this island country, but MK could expand. It becomes a new world power. Through package delivery. I shoot a quick glance at Jade. Something tells me she was expecting this.
On it.
A phone appears in her hand. She presses 3 times, increasingly sharply. A moment passes while Piggy D asks us to admire a piece of art created by AI. Oh no! It's thoroughly corrupt, inside and out. They're putting AI art on the walls. Suddenly, the street falls ominously silent. A man in front of us turns. His face is masked with black and white marks, resembling a face, but hiding his real features. A friend of Jade's, here all along.
Let's fucking have it then.
Another masked figure turns towards the drone, then another. There are 10, 20 around us. Holy crap! Jade brought an army. All at once, their phones start to blare the same song in unison. Their uncanny masks smile sardonically at the drone. Piggy D flies from one face to the other, its camera desperate to capture and understand what's happening. The situation isn't in its programming. And it also can't face capture because of the face paint, right? The ID scans ping negative over and over. Yes! With a harsher tone than before, its little voice demands confirmation that the activists have legal rights to the song.
That's our cue.
Copyright strike, do not play song, copyright strike.
Emotional damage!
We just caused that poor drone a lot of emotional damage, yes. As we run to the door, I feel myself passing through lines of energy. Not from MK. This net is like a warm blanket of emotions. Bond is there, among the masked silhouettes, arms wide open, invisible to all but me.
Run, Harmony. Run to your mother.
Oh no, Wilhelm is behind the door! It's weird to see Bond and Chaos have a similar path. It feels weird. Open door, closed door. Chaos, woohoo! You caused quite a ruckus there. Keep going. Hey, let's go. Look at this jokester. Look at this coyote. The door swings open. The sand squeals under the moving metal, grating at our ears. We run into the corridor, empty, apart from some digging tools. MK hasn't branded this place. Yet.
That was close.
Can't stop now. We need to...
A crash against the door. It slams open. It's Piggy D.
Bloody thing. Bugger off!
The 3 of us jump at the door and shove it hard against the machine. There's a powerful reactor screaming beneath its belly, but it can't fight us. Unauthorized entry. This zone is off limits. We ignore its bleeding. Suddenly, there's no more resistance. The door slams shut under our weight. It's as if the drone just vanished. A silence, and then we hear gurgling noises coming from Piggy D? What the fuck? Did you murder Piggy D? Did you murder the poor drone?
Someone took it down.
Exterminate, exterminate,
Whoever's doing that
deserves a medal. Come on, let's go.
I grab up a nearby shovel and slide it through the door handle.
I can blow up the whole goddamn world with this thing.
Yes. Especially with the shovel.
That should do it. For now. Maybe.
It's something. My talent for inspirational speeches remains unmatched.
Let's book it.
Jade and Nora sprint for the corridor. I take a second to catch my breath first. We did it! We did it! Look, we got a Chaos Crystal, we got a Truth Crystal, we got 2 Bond Crystals. No more Gilf Crystals, but, you know, we're kind of on the right path. Let's see. Me, myself, and I. You'll be quieter and more discreet on your own? Which we don't have the prerequisite. At least you're not alone in exploring these dark corridors. Yes. After I'm done with my gremlin-type emote, I'm gonna put it on Twitch, and I might try to make one for you. Oh, Alex, I'd appreciate that a lot. I can't wait to see the finished product, the Alice one, right? Stairs. Lots of stairs. The walk back up will be an ordeal, but we'll deal with that later. If we make it out at all, that is.
How deep does this go?
Jade's voice echoes through the staircase, every reverberation more sinister than the last.
Should have brought warmer clothes.
We were going into a cave system, and you knew this. She's right. The railing is wet and frigid under my hand. The temperature has dropped so much, it...
Feels like we're exploring a tomb in an adventure movie.
Yes. That's exactly it. Except we're not about to find a treasure at the end. My mother doesn't count.
But no spiders, please.
Yeah, I don't like bugs. No spiders, please. More flights of stairs, but eventually we arrive at a door. It has a glass panel that allows us to peek... allows us a peek of what's ahead. And what's ahead is...
Shit.
Through the glass, I see Yana leaning against the wall, waiting for us. For me. Oh no.
Oh, they don't like you, Paul.
She totally recognized me over the phone. She had to play along for her own safety's sake, but yeah, she's totally ingratiated with MK now. And yeah, this ain't good for us. This ain't good.
I mean, yeah. If looks could kill and all that.
We basically told her where we were going too.
It's all right. They, maybe it's better if...
Oh man, the tension.
Come on, we're going back up.
No, you're not.
What?
Do not give up so easily. Mom is down here somewhere.
We're making sure nobody's following us. Come on.
And that's it. Now it's just me, hand on the door, a few steps from Yana.
Shit.
Only one way to find out. Welp. We can't do that. Nope, we can't do that. We have to do this. We're about to live with our choices. Holy crap, this opened up. So now that we've lived through this history, now we can see this part a little clearer. Let me see if it'll give me a description. Confront your kin, stand up and find your own voice. Your mother has pursued her goal on her own, bringing her heart back to where it belongs. Omar has strength and knowledge. He'll know what to do. People can team up without you noticing. Ooh, we've got a chaos option! Except we need 2 chaos crystals to get there. And we only have the 1. God damn it. One of these better give me a chaos crystal. Why are they here? What now? Maybe I sounded suspicious on the phone. If you want chroma, I can send the drink details for the Romeo. Warning, it's a lot of mixing. High liquor, so you'll get drunk quick if you're a lightweight. My tolerance is fairly high, and I prefer fruity drinks in general, so go ahead and send it to me. I can't say it'll be something I can make right away, but definitely something I'm going to put in my recipe book for, like, if I'm at the alcohol store and I see a couple things on sale, I'm like, yep, you know what, we're doing this, okay? At least, once I have the recipe, I'll know what to look for. Life is strange. They said it, they said the line. Life is strange. Sometimes that just hits me. Here I am, infiltrating an MK building to begin my search for an ancient mystic temple. Abruptly, I stop. I'm not under the tower anymore. I'm somewhere else, in the Reverie. They said the life is strange line. Somewhere in Bond's mangrove forest. But he's nowhere to be seen.
What the?
Behind the trees, through the leaves, I can feel Yana's presence. Yana's very close. They wait for me in the real world. Yana and their keen eyes, their sharp aura, their ways I apparently haven't forgotten. Yana, the walking reminder of how much I missed out on when I left Atina.
Harmony, are you quite well?
I'm looking at a past crush and hoping that I could change the past.
My mind was drifting and...
He raises his head. He felt Yana, my thoughts of Yana, like a sonic boom above our heads. Yeah, each one of the aspects technically can read our thoughts. So far, that's not something that we can block off.
This one. They are important to you?
Yes!
They... could be. I haven't seen them in... so long.
I suppose if the vodka is too powerful, I could swap that out for either a less powerful vodka or something else entirely.
Forgotten feelings.
Is it a warning? An omen? Before I can reply, I'm pulled back to Brittle, the real world. To... the ruins. My mother can't be far.
Hey.
Hi, Yana. You look goddamn sexy. That's not fair. There's a gate in front of us leading to the next room of the ruins. I'm stuck in a room with Yana. All right. Where do we want to veer? We still don't have that chaos crystal. And I can't tell if that was something that I could have gotten previous or something that we're about to get in this bit, because all this is hidden from us. And it's definitely not in these two nodes. So I have to make a decision based on either hoping to get a chaos crystal in one of these 4 bits, or veering us to something else that maybe we want. And these two blend in the middle. Okay, we've got 1, 1, 2, 2 bond. I need 2 bond to get the family reunion, which that's probably important. I need 2 power for that, which we don't have that. 1 bond, 2 truth. I don't have the truth yet either. 2 chaos. So unless one of these 4 nodes gives me something, we are pretty much just gonna have the family reunion ending. So how do we get there? Didn't they think it'd be risky to be here with all these cameras around? I can't be seen with them, and they shouldn't be seen with me either. I agree. Ooh. Oh. Oh. It's not as good without the 1-1 ratio of exactly what I put in. The point of it is to quickly fuck you up and carry that burden of feeling like shit into the next day. I like that, Vu. So honestly, some days you need that. Not every day. Definitely not every day. But there are days that you kind of do need that. Let's talk to that. I don't know what to do. Can I even do this? Am I locked out completely? If I click this, it looks like these two are X'd out anyways. Wait, what is this up here? Revocations. Think and overthink. Think and overthink. Getting caught. Versus that. Okay. I think it's safe to do this. We're gonna give that a try. No way around it. I have to talk to Yana here and now.
I don't know why you're here, but I wish we were somewhere else, under very different circumstances. My life was on a very different path before my mother disappeared, and since then, Everything's been a whirlwind. Emotions all over the place.
What am I saying? Should I be saying this?
There's a lot to talk about, but it's not the right
There's a
time
sound effect in the background that keeps looping. It's distracting me. It's kind of overwhelming.
for either of us.
I think it's supposed to be the sound of the drones, just constant. Do I end with a smile? Should I just turn around and hope they don't have anything to say? A couple of seconds pass, and then Yana sighs. A deep sigh, their face full of complex emotions. Does she know what's going on? Is she gonna be helping us? I knew it! I knew it! I knew one of these four was gonna give us a crystal, and look at this! The game is being nice to me. It's actually giving me a chaos crystal here. We chose the right path! I am so happy! This is going to be extremely awkward. You fooled Yana to get what you needed? Well, well, so avoiding your past again. No surprise there. Let's do it. Let chaos reign! Wait, what? Wait, what? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do this? The game is being fucky again. What did I miss that I can't select this? Conditions. Yana learn the truth about your identity. Fuck! God damn it! This fucking game! This fucking game! There's no way that I would have known I needed that all the way back here in order to get a chaos ending. God damn it. Literally only one choice left. You did everything and nothing to fuck the game over. Yeah, I need some Romero right now. I do. That would definitely make this more interesting, wouldn't it? I do have a bottle of, I want to call it Pellegrino in the fridge, some kind of grapefruit fruity thing, pre-mixed. But I'm gonna hold off today. I don't think we need a tipsy stream today. I've got too much on my mind anyways I need to focus on. The sigh dissipates. It's just them and me.
I believed you, you know? I listened to your little speech, and you were playing me like a fiddle.
Yana, I felt horrible about it. All that talk. I was lost. I was frantic about my mother and...
Their face twitches. Wrong track to take. What, talking about your mom? Come on! No one's gonna think straight in this situation.
Let's talk about this. Once it's all over.
What's over, Polly? Where does this end?
With my mom coming back home and MK turning into a pile of rubble. Or at least new leadership, perhaps.
You're diving deep into uncharted waters, and there are sharks down here.
So you know about the sharks.
I know where I'm going. I know. Trust me.
She's not gonna trust you, though.
Really? How so? Did you become a soothsayer all of a sudden?
Technically, yes. Actually, yes. I try not to react.
What's in my hand right now?
The left hand is deep inside their pocket. Could be anything.
Ooh, a gun. That'd be fun.
Chaos! It's been so long! Look, I tried to get to you, but the game is fucking me over, okay? We're gonna keep trying for this, but we're probably gonna get some kind of middling results.
But unfortunately, it's not a gun.
Would you tell me what it is, then?
This time.
Yes?
So?
Wait, this time? Does she actually own a gun?
Any other MK employee would have called this in by now. But you? No.
I'm not bluffing. I know Yana. Despite their career choice, they wouldn't do that.
You helped me get this far, even though I lied.
That door was suspiciously unlocked. I did notice that.
Am I right?
Mac, you going to bed now? Thank you for hanging out so long. I appreciate it. I know it's a bit late for you. Have a good sleep. Some awesome dreams. I hope you dream of being, like, the big CEO of a company and everyone actually loves you for it. Like, you're the most beloved CEO there ever was. It's gonna be a great dream. I guarantee it. Have a good one, hun.
You are.
I try not to sag with relief. Thank you, aspirations. Even the ones I don't really like.
You'll need this.
They produce a simple rectangle of plastic, a key card.
Take it, and maybe we can hash this all out someday. In a more appropriate setting.
Oh! You're so awesome! Thank you, Yana. Thank you.
I'll wait for you. And then... yes. I'd love to clear the air.
They're so forgiving. Oh my goodness. They extend their arms as far as possible. The key card is between their fingers, within my reach. I grab it. Our eyes meet quickly, and then I whirl. The card goes in and out, and I push the door open, stepping deeper into the ruins. How about give her a fucking hug before you go? Would that be too awkward? Are you not on hugging terms? Because personally, I'm a hugger. I definitely would have glomped her at that point. Alright. I wanted the Chaos Crystal, but I believe all we can do is this one with the 2 bond crystals. We'd have 0 power and only 1 truth. Yeah, let me... Nope. 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 Only this. Here we go. Ow. Oh, sorry. My nose is so itchy right now. Apparently, like when your nose itches, someone's talking about you. Or thinking about you. So whoever you are, stop thinking and talking about me, okay? My nose is way too itchy. Probably a dream of a CEO of a company that creates and weaves body parts together to sell to others. It's that game you're playing, Mac. It's hitting you too hard. It's that weird game. Unless, of course, you're talking about prosthetics, in which case that's cool. Endless corridors and doors, an elevator, passageways in every direction. This feels more like an anthill than anything else. And no sign of Jade, no sign of Nora. Until I reach the center of the ruins. Oh! We got there. Look, the praying mantis! And the ant! And the celestial something! And the glowies! Until I find...
Mother?
She doesn't move, lost in her thoughts. Or maybe in some sort of trance?
Her heart. Do you feel it?
Slow. Very slow.
Your mother's heart beats only for herself. The more one is lost to selfishness, the slower, the fainter a heart beats.
From another entrance, 2 silhouettes appear. I look around frantically for a hiding place, but then I recognize the voices.
Girls, I'm here.
Polly. Oh, no.
Yeah, Mom is not looking too good. I'm not a hugger, Chroma. I'm a drinker. Okay. We'll clink our drinks together instead, then. That'll be like a hugging, but with glasses. 3 of us circle Ursula. It's almost as if her feet don't touch the ground.
What the
Yeah, I'm right with you there, Jade. What the fuck kind of otherworldly shit is going on?
Is she...
He's fine, I think.
I mean, prosthetics made into biopunk sort of way. There's like a biological flesh mechs and enhanced body parts weaved onto the already existing body part to make it better. That's right. There's biocomponents out there. There is cybernetics. There's all sorts of craziness that actually exists. It's cool.
As long as we get out of here as fast as possible.
Yeah, we lost them, but not for long. We got minutes, maybe.
What if the answer to our questions lie in here, though? This is the ancient temple. There's definitely some things we need to look into here, right? I put my hand on my mother's shoulder and shake her, gently at first, then harder, until she finally opens her eyes.
Hey there.
I help her stand up. She's as tall as me, just shakier on her legs.
Oh, you're all here. Jade, Polly, and Nora.
Yep, we're here. She gingerly reaches out with trembling fingers, embraces Nora. There's that feeling again, like shattering in my chest, reminding me of why I left in the first place.
We have to hurry. MK's right behind us.
Copy that, Mac. Night-night. Night-night. Have some sweet dreams. Ursula looks around the ruins as if seeing them for the first time.
She is alive. She is here. Give her but a moment.
Rushing her will accomplish little. She needs to appreciate the fullness of the situation and what you have done.
Tired and unsteady, Ursula walks a few meters in silence, and then she collapses. Jade rushes over to support her.
I have, like, so many questions.
Later.
She remains silent after that, even as we rush through corridors and hallways. Finally, we reach an elevator. I want to, like, pull an Indiana Jones while I'm in there and get out a crayon and, you know, a piece of paper and, like, make a copy of the stuff that's on the walls. There's definitely some clues in there that we have to pay attention to, right? A minute later, we're outside, free of MKHQ, back in the hot streets of Atina. Nuked Ursula. At this point, bad ending is the only option now. But I didn't do that though, MK did. MK fucked over my mom. Okay, I did my best to get there as quick as possible. I hope we don't get bad ending, I truly don't. Maybe chaos is a bad ending? I don't know, are we being too chaotic? Here we go. Last node, end of the chapter. Which, oh, look at this. We've got plenty crystals to get a collective win. Yes, you are ready to face the maze and be transformed. A clear victory. I am proud of your dedication to getting what you want and protecting your people. Not enough here. Revealing a hard truth, which I was really trying. I was really trying to get us to this. I don't know if maybe it's even still possible, but chaos and truth. Although all of these are probably cool endings, to be honest. All of these. The fire danced in her eyes. Nope. We have to choose. I was hoping it would be like a zoom out, zoom back in kind of a thing. Let me see here. Nope, that hasn't changed one bit. Brings us here. And we can't do this. Alright, so here, this one we're gonna do as a poll. This is definitely a major one, okay? Let's see here. What do we choose? And our choices are a collective win. Collective win. Which the description is with bond. Yes, now you are ready to face the maze and be transformed. Option 2, a clear victory. A clear victory. I'm proud of your dedication to getting what you want and protecting your people. I'm gonna put this for 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and allow Skippy points on this because I feel like people are gonna be very enthusiastic about what happens here, okay? I'm gonna start it right now. If you do not see the poll, you might need to refresh. But this is ending Act 2, I believe. And probably going into an Act 3. So how do we jump into our end game here? Let me tab. Can I look at the codex? Yes. So it's basically having us choose between bond and power. Bond, his things are the kindest of all aspirations. Bond is the connection between all things and strength in numbers. Selfishness is a sign of a foreign concept to Bond. He lives through the eyes and feelings of others. And power is the mighty aspiration of willpower, leadership and strength, reverie at all costs. The mighty sovereign yearns for structure and conquest, and is among the reverie's most influential aspirations. So, what do you guys think? Should we lean towards bond or power with regards to our final descent on this roller coaster? Oh shoot, I'm sorry, Crimson. I thought I turned that option off. When I'm two-dimensional like this, the shower doesn't work. I apologize. I would refund I don't know how to refund the points, honestly. If there's something you'd like instead, just let me know. How you doing, by the way? I'm going through my channel points right now. Oh, I accidentally turned off IRL word ban instead of shower. That's what I did. Oops. Timer is almost done. Someone needs to vote. There it goes. Okay, so it looks like most everyone is kind of asleep. Which is okay. It's understandable. It's a very chill stream with calming music in the background. So, we did get one vote, though, for a clear victory, which leads us down the Gilf route with power. I wonder how that's gonna change things with the maze as well. We did have a little bit of bond and a lot of bliss here, but you good? You good? Awesome. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. What's that old saying? The way to hell feels a lot longer than the way back. We rush through the corridors and find an exit. Outside, the world has kept on turning without our permission. At arm's length away, my mother, empty, tired, older than I remember. Yeah, she basically... I have a feeling her vessel may not have been strong enough to deal with the deific powers, and she probably didn't have a good mindset and heart set before she descended into that. Back at the Naiads, surrounded by everyone, I can feel various stages of exhaustion and relief passing through me.
Such a strange way to meet again. Is it a party or an execution?
How about we just sit down for tea first? You need to, recuperate.
I hope you all know I didn't intend any of this. You really shouldn't have.
I have an important message for you.
Oh my god, Larkin, thank you! Ah! Ah! Larkin and Goat is here. Hello, how you doing? How you doing? I'm gonna give you a proper shout out here, okay? Spin that to win. Spin to win. Spin to win. I promise it isn't a red rocket. What? Of all things to pop up.
Sure.
Of all things.
This is fine.
I saw nothing. I saw nothing. It was a blank space, okay? No one needs to know. Oh, it was weapon roulette. Okay. Oh, hello, Raiders. How you doing? How you doing? My name is Chroma. I'm Chroma the Sage. I'm a timeless, ageless cyber being, and it's very nice to meet you. I'm in my two-dimensional form right now, because stream, I just wanted to be a little bit more stable with our game today. Hopefully you can meet me, my more chonky self later. Feel free to hang around. This is a backseat gaming friendly channel, so if there's anything you want to do with like, if you have, we're playing a story game right now, so if you have strong opinions how the story is going, yes, give that to me, okay? We're gonna play this together. A lot of the minor choices, it's just gonna be me choosing, but the major ones, like we just had, there's gonna be polls, so keep an eye out for that. And I'm also gonna give a shout out for our golden goat. We didn't get you shouted out earlier. I think you must have come in on Larkin's raid here. Oh no, it's the creepy one. It's the creepy one. The face is doing weird things. Look away, everyone. Do not look at the train wreck.
When you lean forward so well, your eyes and mouth.
No!
Oh my God.
No! Oh, it's so horrifying.
I wouldn't want to have a private conversation with that.
It's kind of funny that Little Mac isn't here for this. He would love that shit. Oh, I hate it. It's so funny, but I hate it. So, how did Zelda treat you today? What did you get to do in the Tears of the Kingdom? Did you cry? Please don't tell me you cried. Don't cry.
Well, I'm flattered. I thank you for your assistance.
Assistant? Assistant. That's all it was.
Oh, I forgot our description of Ursula earlier. She was a bit headstrong and full of herself.
Daughter, dearest, I understand how you must feel, but I didn't ask for any of this. As a matter of fact, I specifically worked to avoid it.
I feel words forming in the back of my throat. Cruel, harmful words that cannot be unsaid. I choke down the unvoiced accusations, nearly gagging on their bitter taste. That's all she can say? We'll risk our goddamn lives to go rescue you. You are in a terrible state and you're like, thanks. A presence settles in the air. Power.
Our questions will still be there tomorrow morning. I'm going to bed, and I suggest everyone does the same.
No one dissents, and everyone slopes their way towards the bed or home. Omar and Jade walk off together. I see Nora take one last look at the retreating figures, a faint smile on her lips. Despite myself, I feel one of my own forming and head off towards my room. No. Right. I gotta adjust my headset. It's so warm in here. It feels like it's sticking to my head. I think I really need to like actually get a real microphone instead of a headset, because I keep getting like my headset sounds whenever I move my cord. It's just starting to distract me. Did a 10-hour day today, so I'm tired. Oh my goodness, goat. I'm so sorry. That's that's your entire day gone. And depending on the job, it doesn't even leave you with like energy to have fun afterwards. Are you holding in there okay? Apparently, Vu has got a really good adult juice recipe to make your worries melt away, or at least until tomorrow. Alone at last. Oh, we're back in Reverie. Oh, we finally get to Power's domain. Very interesting domain for Power. I like the fishies. Power's inimitable presence expands, and I feel my eyes closing as the familiar tug of Reverie takes hold.
Well done today. Well done indeed. A little foggy in the planning, but perfect in the execution.
It didn't feel that way, but it's nice to hear someone appreciated it.
Harmony. I regret that this is not a social call alone. We must talk of chaos.
Oh yes, let us talk of chaos. I'm okay-ish. Oh. If you're feeling down, I just wanna make you happier, baby. Wish you'd come around, I just wanna make you happier, baby. We've been doing all this late night talking about anything you wanna till the morning. Now you're in my life, I can't get you off my mind. I just want to make you feel better.
His presence grows ever stronger. I can feel him out there, his nasty mind scheming to take over my sanctum.
His voice feels deeper than usual, like waves crashing through my own guts. It helped. Awesome. Oh, I'm so happy. Nice throne room power. Quality. A little, you know, Art Nouveau, but I like it. He invites me into his stronghold and I enter.
Why did your mother travel to that place?
She's headstrong and doesn't listen to anyone.
Looks like answers are really hard to come by these days. The egregor I gave you, will it help?
I feel like the fishes that are floating around is probably like the elemental ley lines, basically. The powers that we keep drawing upon these red threads of fate here and there to change things. They're constantly flowing around us. And it isn't until we select one that it grows, basically.
Yes. With this, I can create a way for you to enter Chaos's maze.
Ah, we knew it. They're setting me in there and not themselves.
I will have the power to root out the little troublemaker, find whatever hole they crawl into. Knowing them, they will have rigged and trapped those corridors.
I love how the screen shakes.
Keep an eye out, Harmony. The coming battles won't be easy.
Oh, look at how it's growing. I'm surprised that Bond got so much. I thought Power would have gotten a lot more. Interesting. And why the heck have we not gotten any glory? What is going on? This is like, we're playing Cyberpunk and we can't figure out what that last, line on the skill tree is. It's the relic power. This is Johnny Silverhand up here fucking with us. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is getting real interesting. The story is getting like a lot more delved into the reverie here aspect too than the real world. And it looks like our mom is definitely got some splaining to do. Oh, look at the maze. Oh, it looks so cool. It's so pretty. And weird. Okay. Hi. So we finally meet properly. Hanging in there, Chaos? It's good to see you. Was that a vision of things to come? It looked like we greeted him as a friend. Which I'm glad actually. I'm still on the vein of Chaos can't be as bad as all the other aspects are making him out to be, right? Ursula's back home, but she's different. Major change is coming to Atina and Reverie, and I have no choice but to be a part of it. Ooh. Don't you just love the animations that they're doing in the story so far? They're so gorgeous. I love all the little details in the scenes too. They knew right where to make things move. Really give it life. An opportunity to talk to Chaos is something I can't afford to waste. They must be the most elusive and capricious of all the aspirations.
Brava, dearie, brava. Fancy seeing you here.
Same.
You and my mother.
What can I say? I'm a card.
How? Why?
Why? Because we fell in love.
Wait, what? That was not where I thought that was going to go. I thought in that cinematic that was Harmony, not her mother. Am I just really unobservant? The fuck? Oh no, what's going on? Hello, Jaguar, good to see you. How you doing today?
As a matter of fact, she seduced me. I wanted to remain aloof, unattainable. But your mother, she has her ways.
You?
What, did you think I bewitched her? Cast an evil love spell?
Well, maybe, yes, probably.
Oh no, dearie. Sorry to disappoint.
So why then? Why did you imprison Truth?
To end the Age of Glory.
Their painted face is eerie in its sudden stillness. So we're trying to figure out whether or not that's a good thing, ending the current age, going into a new one. Normally, most stories actually laud the circle of life and everything coming around again, and with one thing leaving, another one comes along, and it's okay. It's inevitable and beautiful. So I'm still on the fence of, like, chaos can't all be that bad. He's saying he wants to end things, but endings aren't inherently bad, right? Am I taking crazy pills here? I got vertigo at 3 in the morning, probably because you didn't eat the night before, I'm guessing. You tend to skip meals too often.
The others wouldn't exactly have approved of my methods, and without Truth, they were blind to my little scheme.
Chaos stares at me, unblinkingly, their face blank. There's something in their gaze that reminds me of my mother? A glint of calculating scrutiny reflected in a funhouse mirror. If they expect me to turn away, they'll be disappointed.
Ursula chose me as the new reigning aspiration, but we were robbed of the chance to follow through.
Ooh. So, maybe she just wasn't up to the challenge. But she is an older woman. You know, maybe she wasn't physically fit enough to follow through. Thank you for snacks. Oh.
That's what she said.
I mean, yes. If you're in love with an aspect and you want to put them on power, there's probably a few different ways to do that, right? Nom nom nom. I am starting to get hungry again too, so this is really helping.
I'm afraid the glorious age of chaos is on the back burner at the moment. The priority now is simply to end Glory's reign.
Oh, that's why we haven't seen Glory yet. So, real quick. Oh wait, not this one. Menu. There. Glory is the one aspiration we haven't met yet. And if this is currently her age, then maybe she's entirely unattainable. You know, like, these other aspirations are available because they are not in power and have no really push over what happens other than influencing me. I guess I choose the next reigning ruler. This feels like a weird system. Yeah, I'm wondering a few things. Nope, because it was 85 degrees and super fucking hot. The fan was on and the AC in my room was also on. It was still hot. Yeah, you're getting overly hot. I understand, Jaguar, I do.
A mortal construct has its hooks in Glory, and deeply, One with which you are fast becoming familiar. Rhymes with phono sunburn.
I take a few moments just to process this, to visualize the many implications and the interweaving paths I've seen crossing the augural. Chaos seems to be getting impatient with me.
I'm sorry, was that too easy? Would you rather answer my riddles 3?
Actually, yes, because that would be fun.
Absolutely not.
Ah, Killjoy.
What do you call an aspiration without a Gregor?
Powerless? Mortal?
No riddles, please.
The answer is desperate, Harmony. Desperate.
That's true. We're basically giving each aspect a little bit of power each time we choose them. It's like D&D, where like the more you believe in a deity, the more powerful they become, and the more people that believe in the deity, the more powerful it becomes. So yeah, he's got a little bit of egregor, likely because of our mother falling for him and believing in him, but that's probably like the only person. Poor thing. Their eyes glitter within paint-streaked sockets.
Would you look at the time? I really must be going. Toodles.
Sit your ass down. God damn it. All right, this is the overworld, basically, for Act 3. Looks like 2 major endings here. We need 19 bond or chaos to get use chaos to depose glory. Oh my goodness. Chaos, I'm the only one who can truly end things here. Or 25 of bliss, truth, or power for cooperate with the aspirations. Chaos's way is too dangerous. It could hurt your world. Ooh. Ooh. That's a difficult choice to make. And I'm guessing 3 chapters within this act. This looks like 1, 2, and 3. Because we're generally running... I'm generally running low on energy in general. You can tell how hungry I am because I keep repeating myself. I think I'm going to push through this and then as much as I can of this, but we'll probably have to finish the story altogether on another stream. In all likelihood with how we're looking with time. So just keep that in the back of your mind, but hopefully midweek next week if that's the case. Karski, hello, how you doing, my lovely Mandalorian? It's good to see you. What you up to? Act 3, Chapter 1, In the Heart of Paper. What have we got? What have we got? Oh my goodness, it keeps getting more complicated. Home, sour home. Ursula's back for better or worse. Relying heavily on the others to find Ursula. Delving deep into people's secrets to find Ursula. Power opened a path into Chaos's maze for you. Laszlo's Wrath. Oh, so that one will go hard left. This one does nothing. This one goes hard right. And it's hard to tell what's in front of us too, because there's so much closed. Just drawing. How you doing? I'm hanging in there. I'm a little bit hungry. Chat keeps talking about food and drinks, and it's making me wonder if I want any of one of those soon. But I'm doing okay. Confront Ursula, mention Nora. What have we got here? Spend time with Nora. Demand answers. Try to empathize with Ursula. Confront Ursula. Confronting Ursula and doing Laszlo things would probably give us more bond things in general, because that's interpersonal relationships. But Nora's probably along the lines of bliss, truth, or bond, really. I can't see anything that's inherently chaotic in here, or even inherently powerful. confronting things would probably be powerful. Maybe we should go left this time. Yeah, let's go this. What about some good old grilled cheese and tomato soup? Ooh. Buttery, fried, pan-fried, grilled cheese bread, crispy, with melty, delicious cheese. Multiple cheeses even. I like to put a white cheese and an orange cheese, or yellow cheese, what have you, in the same grilled cheese. Let the cheeses mix together, I say. Give yourself a double cheese adventure in your grilled cheese endeavors. Oh my goodness. It's so much worse. Conditions. Power opened a path into Chaos's maze for you. Didn't we get that? Oh, we have to do this first. And as eccentric as they are, I'm glad I talked to Chaos. It helps me understand my mother a little better, but it's still a lot to take in. What's like a good comfort food for you that's actually easy to make? What's something that you can throw together, but it's like a good standby that always makes you feel better? I returned from Reverie to find the Naiads divided. We all retired to our separate rooms for the night. No one spoke, not even to say goodnight. I don't remember falling asleep. I do remember the flashes of reverie that flickered through my mind as I tossed and turned. Impossible landscapes, incredible vistas, vivid surges of light, glowing and refracting. A throne of sun-bleached bone, a shattered silhouette made whole, a heartbeat. Yes, the beating heart of the reverie. Don't forget that. In the morning, I find Laszlo and Nora in the kitchen. No sign of Ursula. You'd think there'd be some kind of happy reunion between Laszlo and Ursula, but so far, he's probably a little upset with her. Nora's silently setting out the table for breakfast, but she hasn't put out a plate for Ursula. Laszlo is nervously sipping coffee. I don't think I've ever seen him look so stern. He's upset with Ursula, I know it. We exchange only a few words, entirely avoiding the subject of my mother.
Good morning.
Morning!
Could be better.
Coffee's on. Toast is toasting.
Yay, toast! Nora doesn't seem to have much of an appetite, neither do I. We try for a while, but it's no use. We can't avoid the elephant in the room.
So, where is she?
Nora remains silent. Laszlo glances over at me over the rim of his steaming coffee cup.
In her room. Haven't seen her all morning.
There's a hardness around his eyes, but a deep sadness within them.
She's acting like a child.
He's not just talking about this morning. The sting is still fresh, and it feels like Ursula's gone out of her way to rebuke us.
To be honest, it just reminds me how she'd go away when you were kids. And even before that.
Always a bit flighty, huh?
She always disappeared for a reason. And she'd always be back, with help or money or something useful. I didn't bother to look for her back in the day. Knew she'd be back when she was ready. But this time... felt different. Made me nervous.
So not only is she in an open relationship with you, there's also the possibility of her being we didn't get it set in black and white. He did call her just a friend. Codex, there it is. There's also a possibility of her being in a relationship with Omar, but now we know that she's in a relationship with literally Chaos. And is this just her MO? Running off, going to, like, basically use a relationship to gain power, money, influence, what have you, to maintain her status quo, and then coming back to Laszlo? That feels like she's regularly shitting on Laszlo. That was more than I expected Laszlo to say in front of Nora. She listens quietly. The silence makes Laszlo self-conscious. Like, he's not a possessive person by any means. He knows not to cling too tightly to her, but you also have to be completely honest with your partner in an open relationship. You have to talk things out. Don't just run off and assume that they'll read your mind.
Come on now, eat up.
All right, now where are we headed? We've got Laszlo surely knows how to deal with Ursula. She might have something important to say. This is either a Laszlo and Ursula route or a Nora route. I'm leaning left, really. I'm pretty sure I want to go left. Interesting, though. And it looks like it might be one of those where, as much as I do this stuff over here, it'll probably also take me down the middle. I think. We don't know what we're gonna get. We can't see that far in the future, so let's go confront Ursula. Laszlo takes his coffee out the front door. He's repotting all of the Naiad's plants at the moment. I look at him hunched over his work. The sharp smell of potting soil makes me wince.
Your mum's always been reckless in her way, but I thought she'd be wiser than this.
Perhaps Chaos had too much control over her, had influenced her thoughts, her feelings, maybe?
I've known her for a long time now. Back when we first met, it felt like there was less to lose. We were both a lot younger, more selfish, more secretive. Almost feels like she's back in that mindset.
It makes me feel like a kid again. Helpless.
Laszlo sets down his trowel and picks up his coffee again, warming his hands on the mug as he stares down at the drink's rippling surface.
Your mother does need you, Polly. We all do. She probably can't believe we called you.
She probably thinks what she did is none of my concern.
Think you can figure out what happened?
This does feel weird. He's basically finally accepting that I'm a full-grown adult, and on top of that, leaning on me to figure out what the heck is going on with his wife. It's awesome to finally be fully trusted by him, but also it's a little bit disconcerting. Because that's... well, it has some other implications.
I'm going to try.
It's so much weirder than I ever could have imagined. Chaos, the aspirations, the augural. I'll figure it out somehow, I hope. Alright, my instincts ran true. We were going to unlock things on the left, it looks like. Time to talk. Which gives us... what the heck? Why would this unlock that thing all the way over there? Empathize with Ursula. But in order to capitalize on opening this up, I would probably have to give up on this tree and go all the way over here on Nora. This thing does the same though, doesn't it? Saving Reverie? Ooh. Ooh, interesting. And if I go too far in the tree, I probably can't get to that. We've had that problem before, right? So that affects those two, and that... well, where did that one go again? That one probably affects more than one as well. There's ripples. There's ripples. It does give us a bond here. A power here. Chaos here. Chaos here. Interesting. I have an idea what I need to do, which is to go up here just one step here, one step here, and then hopefully that would unlock the end of this particular tree. But again, the mechanics of doing the decision tree of this game the way that you want it to is confusing at best. It's just when you think you're on a right path, then something else blocks you off, and yeah, it's frustrating. All right, let's start the safe route. We're gonna go here and then go here and then let's see what happens. Let's see what opens up for us. I head to Ursula's door and knock a few times. No answer. I call her name.
What is it, Polyhymnia?
It's Polly, Mom. She knows how much I hate that name, but she always uses it. I knock again without replying, and at last she opens the door. She looks weary. Her eyes catch on the necklace around my neck. She makes a point of showing she's noticed it. She knows I know much more than I've let on. I thought she might shy away from it. Instead, she suggests we have a chat.
I'm sure you have so many questions. So many old wounds you'd like to reopen. I will tell the truth. My truth. Although, there are certain things I'd like to keep to myself.
Okay.
For example, chaos?
Oh, she's going right to the point.
Ah, so they told you. Not exactly surprising, but inconvenient.
Mother, you were half dead and hovering 2 inches off the ground, courting chaos as the aspect of chaos. We need to get you more grounded, literally, okay?
My love for chaos is indeed a forbidden topic. It's too fresh, too strong to put into words. You may be Reverie's new oracle, but you're still my daughter.
It feels so strange hearing that title in my mother's voice.
I suppose they told you about Gloria's little dalliance with Monoconzern, too.
Yeah, but we can't figure out what the heck that is.
How did you...
No? Well, that started before I was cast out. Back then it was a minor issue, but now it is everything.
But no, I can't get distracted. I dropped my entire life on the mainland, my studies, my work, my friends. All to come looking for her, and now that I've found her, my presence has barely registered. She hardly seems to care at all. This is why I left in the first place. I need to check the codex again real quick, because I completely forget what Monoconzern is. MK. Monoconzern started as a humble piping company. Okay, so since it's the era of Glory, and Glory and Monoconzern are besties, that's why MK is doing so well. Okay. I forgot, of course, MK stands for Monoconzern. Okay. Saving Reverie. Saving Reverie, this note is inevitable. Empathize with Ursula, unlocked by a hidden node. Stay with Laszlo. So I'm guessing I probably can't get this or this yet. No, that's all locked up. Same with that. That's locked, so we can only do this. I'm trying to veer off the path, I truly am. There's so much she's been hiding from us, from her own family. If she wants to regain our trust, she needs to let us in. She looks at me without moving a muscle. Finally, she sighs and shrugs, as if to say, whatever pleases you. She points to the necklace.
After all, you're the only one I can tell the whole truth.
Are you finally giving in, letting your walls come down a bit? Ooh. Yeah, locked. Locked. Ursula paved the path I'm now taking. Strangely enough, Reverie is one of the few things we have in common.
Does your disappearance have anything to do with Reverie?
Ursula smiles at the mention of it.
Of course. I had a great deal of unfinished business there. And I loved being the Oracle. I loved it as much as I loved being a poet. I'm glad someone can understand now.
I've never seen her so nostalgic. Alright, just double checking we can't get into these still. Nope. Nope. And it won't even let me see what happens with any of these. This one, though, finally did open up. If this is inevitable, there might still be a chance that we get Saving Reverie. Is any one of these Saving Reverie? No, that means... Oh, there it is. Yes. Yes. So once we do get to the end of this, then we can explore the other half. Okay, good to go. Good to know. This has got some interesting things. Bond, power... Oh, we finally get Bliss again. We haven't seen Bliss in a while. Bond and power. Lots of bond and power. Everyone living in with other people has them, but hers must be something to hear. I only know she didn't leave on purpose. Do you wish to compare yourself to your predecessor? Laszlo was hiding something I did not want to dig up. Learning Ursula's secret by reading her missing poem. Ooh. I think we'll be getting that in a moment. All right. We don't know how we unlock that, but we want to. I think this is chaos, though. To get here, what do we do? One of these two? Regerts. Purpose. Oh, okay. This one would lead to either one of these. So let's do the middle, because I like having options. My mother starts to laugh. It's not a sound I'm used to hearing, to be honest.
No need to beat around the bush. They must have told you I was cast out. Chaos and I broke their rules and made quite a mess in our effort to go undetected.
They caught you?
We were reckless. At the time, most of the aspirations also liked Glory. They didn't approve of me growing apart from her, and from the heart. They had no suspicions about MK at all.
So you do know about the heart. Do you at least know about the implications of going against it? You're basically draining the power from the realm as a whole, as far as I can tell. That's probably a bad thing, Mom. All right. Those are still locked. This one, or... Can't do it. Okay. Do I want a bond or a power? I'm looking. Ooh, Bond and Bliss are together on the end on this one. Power and truth. And of course, our chaos. I'm leaning towards the middle because we already have given power some power, basically. And truth, that gives us some interesting story details. Because if I can't get myself over here with 3 chaos crystals, I at least want to get into this middle bit and see what maybe this is. I really hope I can get those chaos crystals, though. Let's see. Yeah. That'll be, yeah, sure. Her gaze lingers on the necklace.
I found the pendant while I was researching the Oxyons. I think someone, the previous Oracle, intended for me to find it. Reverie had only been without an Oracle for a short time.
When was this?
Oh, years ago, before you were born.
So what's a few years in the side of deities, right?
Glory was the heart, then. I knew I had to replace her, but I harbored no misgivings about her at the time.
So what happened?
My opinion changed because of how she dealt with monoconcern. And Reverie itself changed my perception of the world. I wanted Chaos to be the new heart, No oracle had ever chosen them. Not one.
Ooh. When I order something online, then I get a notification saying it's been sent. I always scream out as loud as I can, "Full send it!" It is especially gratifying when you get that like confirmation within like a few minutes of like, "Oh, what you've ordered? Yeah, we got that. It's on the way." Let's go. Let's go. Can I ask what you ordered? Is it anything cool?
They were all too cautious.
Unlike you.
Indeed. Chaos has the
I
power
delight
to
in
change
express
the very
shipping.
fabric
Yes.
of our world radically.
That's the one downside, that whenever I use Amazon, that of course they have the 1-day shipping, the 2-day, but it's not always available. You can't just pay more to get it quicker. It's either there is an option or it's not. I can tell you, but you must promise you won't be jelly. Ah, that's a difficult promise to keep. I do tend to be a jealous person when other people have cool things and I don't. I promise to do my best about not being jelly. How about that? I promise to keep my jealousness in check. My last game console was Game Boy Color Pokemon Edition. Oh. In '96. Was it yellow? I think the Pokemon Edition one was yellow with a Pikachu on it. Oh my, Vam, did you get that? I just ordered the Collector's Edition Switch Zelda Edition. Oh, well that's, I'm okay with, that. I don't want to be jealous over that. I've never been like a huge Zelda fan. It's like okay to me. But yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's just there. I'm happy for you though. I'm glad you got something really, really cool. Because this will basically be like your Game Boy Color. It's that one thing that like you physically hold and it means something so much to you, right? It's gonna be that happy memory. I've never played Zelda, but I thought it's cute. Yeah. Actually, let me look at what that looks like real quick. Collector's Edition. Oh, that does look cool. That looks really cool. Awesome. Good job. You work hard and you get a good reward, right? I haven't had the opportunity to get to know Glory yet, but Ursula has. She knows more about the situation than I do.
We were friends. Then MK showed up, and I tried to warn her that their motives were suspect. She didn't listen. When I reached out to her for support, she ignored me. If she had done something, I would probably still be the Oracle today.
Oh, so Ursula blames Glory for the fact that she's no longer the Oracle. You think that Glory made her own downfall, perhaps?
But she never liked me disagreeing with her.
Glory and Power probably are like siblings at this point.
Sounds familiar.
They're very similar. It's my reward for working some 16 hours a day for the past several months. My goodness, you have been working very, very hard, Vem. It's a good reward. It's very awesome. It's good to reward yourself for things well done too. It's one of the ways that you do a little bit of self-care, and it's very important. That's my online oversharing and dumping for the day. No, it's okay. Dump away. Dump as much as you like. I like hearing about people's like cool shit that they get into. It makes me excited along with you.
She let them condemn me and Chaos.
She chuckles.
I confess I thought you'd be less professional here, Polyhymnia. I'm glad you're taking your role as Oracle so seriously.
Hey, at least we got that Chaos Crystal, yay! And none of the other nodes have opened up yet. We still need to do this. She suddenly looks at me with sadness. Saving Reverie. Oh. Just to rub it in, I got the Zelda Switch, but I got an old Pokemon game with it. Not the Zelda game. Oh, which old Pokemon game? Is it like Pokemon Green, Pokemon Blue? The Pikachu edition? What you got? I think I actually had a Pokemon Tetris game or a Pokemon Dr. Mario-esque game back in the day. I might still have it stashed away somewhere. I played the shit out of that. Yeah. Vu will never drop that. That's forever on Vu's mind. Femboy Chroma. Pokemon Go Eevee! Oh, let's go! Let's go! Ursula tells me that when she was the Oracle, she eventually spent more time in Reverie than in Brittle. She believed that helping the aspirations cooperate, encouraging them to act on humanity, was the best way forward.
For a while, I intended to return to Reverie to make amends, to ask them to forgive me.
This is also a choice as an Oracle, to spend more time in the real world here in Brittle, or spend more time in Reverie. Because either way, you're putting effort, you're putting power into one thing or another. You know, you're choosing fate based on where you walk, what you do. Femboy Chroma is 7.3% complete. God damn it! We never even released the fan art. I mean the character sheet. No spoilers, right? No spoilers on Femboy Chroma.
When I was cast out, I felt like I had lost everything, and that never quite faded away. But right now, Reverie needs to be saved. MK has tightened its hold on Reverie. I'm worried about Glory. And yes, I did want to be reunited with Chaos.
Well, if you're not the Oracle anymore, I wonder if that's even possible. You might just have to give up on your plans and actually go back to partner number one and beg for forgiveness.
That, I acknowledge, may sound silly to you.
But I know, the heart wants what the heart wants, right?
I'm not asking you to understand or even to respect it.
Okay, that's interesting. And we couldn't even get to that bit, huh? Alright, so this is unlocked. That's still locked. That's still locked. What are we looking at here? What's gonna give me some chaos? Ooh, right there! Show me that chaos! Gotta go probably straight up the middle, right? Have 2 chaos crystals. I've been trying! The heart wants blood. It's just Chroma version 3.3 minus Booba and hips plus bulge. I want if you give me bulge, you gotta give me that version of the bulge that like wraps around almost to the back, like so much of a package where it almost looks like Ussy, you know? Tiny bulge Chroma. No, if I'm going fem, I'm going big bulge. You know? Go full send it. Ace Ventura 3 levels. Yes, that right there. I need to stop giving you guys ideas for sus things, my goodness. Oh, which reminds me, actually, Vem, I'm gonna send you an image, okay? Real quick. Boop, 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 boop. You're gonna be probably the 3rd person I send this to, okay? That's the rejected version of the AFK pose, okay? We're not using that one
please, no,
for various
no,
reasons.
No! No!
I know, right? For a lot of people, they're disappointed when they heard that was the rejected one, but A, it's a little too sus, and B, it's not cyberpunk enough, okay? But I figured you would appreciate that thing.
You fool!
I know, Goat. If I actually cared about my followers, my fans, my people, my cyberpunks, I would give them as sus shit as possible. But apparently I just don't care, you know?
Emotional damage!
All I care about is myself. I think you should set up a streamer bot with a 2% chance of being this. Right. Oh my goodness. We have fun here, right? Ursula takes a long breath. She tells me she's going to explain what happened in more detail.
That escalated quickly.
So it's only sometimes. I don't want to, like, bleed people out. They're gonna have an ocean of nosebleeds if I actually put the full version of that out, though. We're gonna have to put that behind like some kind of large paywall just so I can feel good about myself. Let's be honest, even then I might not feel good about myself.
You have questions, of course. And I expect you
Houston, we have a
some
problem.
information you hardly know how to handle. I will explain in greater detail, but I ask that you don't...
It's fine. With all those hydrate redeems, we are in position to replenish any lost blood/plasma. That's true. That's very true. Sorry for microphone sounds. I'm adjusting things. I nod. This is familiar territory. We went over the "don't interrupt me" directive often enough while I was growing up. Thank you for hydrate. Oh, this can's almost empty. I've been thirsty. Today.
Shortly before I was made to leave Reverie, MK managed to locate an access point to Reverie. At the time, I had no clue how they had done it. Glory didn't see an issue. Quite the contrary, in fact. She had brought so much progress to humanity, she thought the two worlds merging was the natural next step.
Well, you know, maybe it's okay.
So, she began to help them. Glory acted as the most potent influencing tool you can imagine. She made people want more, always more. She predicted the future and swayed their dreams.
Also, I'm not seeing 100% negative in this. That Glory doesn't seem like a terrible person. My discussion with Chaos is starting to make more sense.
I already hated MK. They were turning Athena into some kind of grotesque amusement park.
That's just personal opinion. Maybe they have people's best interest at heart? I don't know, let's be honest, probably not.
Expensive products, new technologies,
who wants to be ruled in a world,
appearances?
You know, owned by the Elon Musks and Jeff Bezos of the world? It would be a different version of our reality, but not necessarily 100% free either.
They raise the cost of everything, while their employees struggle to survive on minimum wage. And now, they own half of Athena. They have direct control of entertainment and advertisements, so we are under their thumb. People give them money, labor, opportunity. All MK offers in return is an illusion. Monoconcern sells them a dream at an impossible price. That they can one day reach the
Also, this voice actor kind of sounds like Yzma.
With leisure and success.
That actress is probably passed on by now, but it really kind of sounds like a more chill version of Yzma.
A life where they will be wanted. A life with meaning and purpose. But in reality, this success is only to be enjoyed by a few. The rest of us are condemned to inadequacy. Condemned to work and push forward, only to realize we'll never be enough. Never reach the dream dangling like a carrot on a stick, because it does not exist.
Talk about inadequacy. This speech is the most my mother has deigned to speak to me in years.
And now MK cannot be stopped. I know they corrupted Glory.
And while glory is in power, people cannot outgrow that dream. Aspirations send dreams to people. They inspire goals. People won't stop yearning for more while glory reigns. And now, she is little more than MK's puppet.
Interesting. All right, so where we're sitting at right now, we still got... We got through a little over half of our journey in this particular chapter. We technically have unlocked this. And we've probably unlocked that. But here's our general path, is I want to go try to go straight up the middle here and get us more chaos crystals, because I think that'll give us probably maybe like some sort of hidden or unique ending, right? If we get 3, then we get special Ursula stuff here. All right, but I think in general though, this is kind of where I want to call things, because for one, I think some of us are probably getting a little bit tired. And 2, I'm getting real hungry. I'm sorry. I'm getting really hungry. We talked about food way too much today. So we're gonna call stream for today. I believe that I should be able to stream tomorrow. It's gonna be a late night one. It's just unfortunately because of things outside of my control, I have no idea if it's gonna be early evening, late evening. I'm talking like after 2 a.m., which is right now. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my goddamnedest. Don't mind me. I'm just getting a couple things together behind the scenes here too. There. But if I do go live though, it's gonna be Tomb Raider, okay? We're gonna play some lovely the Rise of Tomb Raider. We did a little bit of it earlier, and I think it's well and truly time that we return to it finally. It's a whole lot of collectibles, a whole lot of general, as far as I can tell, it's generally a looting and pillaging thing. Huh. There we go. Sorry for the wait there. I'm turning back on our 3D redeems as well. So basically, yeah, Rise of Tomb Raider seems like it's more of a, like, looting and pillaging in the name of kind of being an archaeologist. We're not exactly putting things in a museum. We're destroying them on our search for God knows what. I don't know. I do have a couple of things in the works here for games that we're going to be playing very soon. We've got a couple collabs coming up soon. We got a community day coming up soon. As soon as I know which days we're going to throw those on, I will be posting them in Discord. All of our schedule updates go into Discord, okay? So if you're not in there already, make sure you jump in there. Let me spell that right. There we go. And I promise you, I do not at everyone unless it is literally 100% important, like canceled stream on a direct dono day or something like that, something extreme. Otherwise, fuck that shit. I hate those little red numbers just as much as you do. So jump in there, talk about video game shit that's going on, suggest games that you'd like to see on stream, marvel at the unlocked art that you can slap on your binder, okay? It's there for you to enjoy. Honestly, it's fun. It's a great place to be. And last but not least, yes, our July unlock for Direct Dono is on time. I've got a update on it earlier. It's looking awesome. I cannot wait to show it to y'all, so get fucking hyped for July. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Alrighty, let's see who we're gonna go raid tonight. When we arrive, I want y'all to say Sage Raid so that they know where you came from. I do want to thank Grum Larkin for your raid earlier, as well as Moira VT for your follow, Teriyaki Ikariet for your follow as well. I think that one might have been an offline follow. Because I god dang can't pronounce that, and I apologize. Let's go to... Ooh, actually, I think I know where we're gonna go. There's a streamer that I found not too long ago. I think it's a couple streamer, you know, like two folks that manage the same channel, and they're adorable. They're currently playing some Cyberpunk. Last time I was lurking on them, they were a pair of snakes. Today it's a snake and an actual humanoid, and they're adorable. So let's go show off some awesome Sage Raid. Well, actually, hold on. What have I got here? Yeah, adorkable. More adorkable. If you have access to one of our more cyberpunk themed emotes like the electric sheep or the Sasha dance or even one of the pills, throw one of those in there with the Sage Raid, okay? I think they might appreciate that. Alrighty, let's put on some awesome music. That one. We'll go with that one. I hope y'all had fun today. I cannot wait to see you again soon, okay? Okay, hopefully, hello. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. I feel like it's a Beatles song. While you say goodbye, I say hello. Hello, hello. I'm surprised that y'all haven't had me do karaoke of Beatles yet on stream. That's like one of the bands that we actually haven't touched yet. It's okay, you'll see me soon, I promise. Oh, y'all, do some self-care. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you later, Cyberpunks. Goodbye, goodbye. Pet, 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 pet. I did do Metallica not long ago, just a couple of streams ago. You missed it. You missed it.